The difference between good and great in football comes down to inches. Friday night in the Rams season opener against Ashland, the Rams defense forced a turnover on downs on the Cats' opening drive after a fourth down try came up a chain link short. Then, on their first play of the 2026 season, Jake Waller hit a home run for the early lead.
Waller wants to throw. He's going for a deep ball. He's got Eli Evans out in space. Evans makes it at the 45, and no one's going to catch him. The Freak Show has reservations for 6. The Rams on the first play from scrimmage, an 89-yard touchdown.
Down 14-7 in the third, the Rams flipped the script, setting up a showdown in the fourth.
They give it to Stiltner. Stiltner trying to bounce it to the outside. It's a foot race and nobody's going to catch him. And Landon Stiltner's in the end zone for 6.
On the ensuing kickoff, the Rams went with a little trickery from kicker Seth Morris, and the result looked to be promising.
And Raceland is there. They got it. Brody Brumfield races down. Morris gets the kick.
Down 21-14 in the final minutes of the game, Raceland's D bowed up one final time to get the offense a shot at overtime, and Waller came up big again.
Waller wants to throw. Waller pulls it down, looks to the left, comes back right. Waller sticks his head into the middle, and he gets into the end zone for 6. Touchdown, Raceland.
But the final play of the game once again came down to inches, as the pass into the end zone to force a second overtime would miss its mark.
Stiltner to the right pocket of Waller on 4th and goal from the 6. Pressure coming off the edge. Going across the middle, and the pass is picked off in the end zone. Travonte Taylor takes it away in the end zone, and Ashland storms the field with a victory.
The atmosphere inside Rams Stadium Friday night was electric, something senior Eli Evans said it's hard to describe in words.
It's one of those things you have to experience. You won't be able to feel it from people's words. Like, you have to experience it. There's no other way to, know what it's like.
Tonight, Raceland welcomes PRP, who presents a whole different problem, speed. And Raceland coach Mike Salmon says the Panthers are at their best when the play breaks down.
But they're really dangerous in the sense of, they have a designed play, I think, but the play breaks down, and that's when maybe they're most dangerous.
Salmon says playing a team like PRP gives the Rams something they can't simulate in practice.
They will have the fastest guy on the field, and they will have the fastest multiple guys on the field.
Salmon says the most important thing for the D tonight is not let anyone find green grass ahead of them.
We're not going to catch them. We know that. They were told that on Sunday night. After Ashland was studied and put to sleep, they were told, you're not going to catch these guys.
Senior linebacker Brody Brumfield says the feeling of Friday night's loss burns. He's ready to flush that feeling tonight.
I really am excited to get back on the field Friday, especially with my fellow brothers and friends, but I feel like we're really going to bring it this week and bring home a W.
And with Pikeville on the horizon next week, Rams running back and safety Jonah Arnett says it's time for the Rams to go eat.
Yeah, I'm excited to play. Just ready to get our first win of the season, for the fans and our community. Get our first win at home. I think it'll give us a lot of momentum going into Pikeville, too, if we can get this win.
Raceland defeated PRP last season in Louisville 64-14, but the Panthers have a new coach and a new identity and are looking to derail the Rams in what will be the second meeting all time. With a showdown against Pikeville looming in the balance, Raceland must first focus attention solely on the Panthers of PRP tonight in hopes of getting its first win of the season before squaring off against the Panthers in Maroon in 7 days. It's a warm and muggy full moon Friday night as the Rams celebrate Hall of Fame night, and we're delighted to welcome you to the Music and Miller Funeral Home Countdown to Kickoff right here on the Rams Sports Network.
And a pleasant good evening on a hot and muggy night here at Rams Stadium. Welcome into the Music and Miller Funeral Home pregame show here on the Rams Sports Network. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight as it's Hall of Fame weekend here for Raceland football. 6 new members inducted earlier this evening into the Rams Hall of Fame. We'll talk about them a little bit later on, but first we've got on the tap tonight a good one. Raceland bringing in Pleasure Ridge Park, PRP out of Louisville, Kentucky, making only the second time these two teams have met. Raceland went down there last year, came out of there with a 64-14 victory. PRP 1-0 on the season, a 28-13 win last week at Shelby Valley. Raceland taking that tough overtime loss to Ashland here last week, 28-21. Talking with a lot of players this week, they're hungry. They are ready to get that taste out of their mouth from the way that one went down in a game that literally was decided by a couple of inches a few different places throughout that football game. This PRP team, extremely fast. And that's something Coach Salmon's talked a lot about this week in pregame, was the fact of they bring a different element of speed to a game that nobody else they play this year is going to produce. The question is, how can they hold up against this Rams defense? The backside of that is, if somebody goes asleep and misses their assignment, it's 6. And these guys from PRP, they showed it last week against Shelby Valley. When the play broke down, that was when they were at their best and came away with some big numbers. We'll step out for our first break. We come back, we'll preview the matchup. We'll talk with head coach Mike Salmons. Get you ready for kickoff. A beautiful night here in Ramland. Hall of Fame weekend with the Rams and the PRP Panthers on tap. Our coverage continues after this on the Music and Miller Funeral Home pregame show on the Rams Sports Network.
Searching for a family care provider? You can find an SOMC family care office close to wherever you happen to be, where you'll be served by an entire team of healthcare professionals with roots in our local community, all easily reachable through one simple phone number. And at some of our offices, you'll have the convenience of extended hours, same-day scheduling, and weekend appointments. Looks like we just made your search a whole lot easier. The family care providers of SOMC. Very good things are happening here.
When joint and muscle pain slow you down, let Doc Get Your Body Realign at Johnson Chiropractic. Dr. Shannon Johnson offers a wide variety of treatments from chiropractic care, corrective exercises, and electrical stimulation. Doc also offers DOT exams and drug screens. He also provides pre- and postnatal chiropractic services to help new mothers alleviate stress drug-free. To schedule an appointment, call 606-473-5151 or visit them online at drshannonjohnson.com. That's Johnson Chiropractic's proud supporter of Raceland Athletics. Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located at 214 Main Street in Old Russell, is your headquarters for sports collectibles, along with a huge selection of Funko Pop characters, from sports figures to novelty characters to choose from. Ison's also offers team apparel for pro and collegiate teams and has varsity team jackets available for all local teams with customization available. Ison's features several autographed jerseys for purchase, with cards for every set available as well. Stop by Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located on 214 Main Street in Old Russell, and check them out on Facebook. When families come to us for funeral services, they feel comfortable in expressing their wishes and discussing the options available to them. That's because it's all about family and friends at Music and Miller Funeral Homes. Being a family-owned funeral provider, we personally make the decision that affect the standard of service we provide, maintaining the highest standards with careful attention to every detail. When you need a professional to help you with your family, whether it be in the time of need or pre-arrangements, call Jimmy Music with Music and Miller Funeral Homes. He and his caring staff will guide you and comfort you through every detail. Music and Miller Funeral Homes, the funeral home of choice.
Back here in the Music and Miller Funeral Home pregame shows, we get you set for Raceland and PRP. Raceland last week, a tough loss to Ashland, coming down to the wire. The Rams had it 3rd and goal from inside the 1, got stuffed at the goal line, had 4th and goal from inside the 1, a false start backed it up, and then the final attempt into the end zone was picked off, and Ashland gets out of here with the 28-21 victory. PRP took care of business at Shelby Valley last week, 28-13. Right there, the quarterback for the Panthers, Jakari Hayden, ran twice for 43 yards, threw 4 of 7, 130 yards, 94 of those coming on one pass play. On a ball that started back at the 20-yard line, it kept backing up due to penalties. They got all the way back to the 6, and they just ran a straight go route down the sideline. The guy ran under it at the 50-yard line and was untouched into the locker room. Corey Thompson had a big week last week, 7 carries for 109 yards and a pair of touchdowns in the backfield. And then Calvin Mitchell, he was the guy that caught the 94-yard touchdown pass, 2 catches for a touchdown. He also rushed for 44. Raceland last week was limited to only 123 rushing yards, 291 total. Landon Stiltner, 21 carries for 74 yards and a touchdown. Jake Waller, 11 of 14, 168 yards, a touchdown and an interception. A big day for Eli Evans. He catches the 89-yard touchdown strike on the first play from scrimmage. And the senior wide out, goes for 4 catches for 111 yards. All right, we'll step out for a break. We will come back. We'll talk with head coach Mike Sammons, get his thoughts on tonight's matchup. We'll meet our officials, our starting lineups, and get you ready for kickoff. A beautiful night here for football, hot and muggy, as we get you set on Hall of Fame weekend as we continue our coverage here in the Music and Miller Funeral Home pregame show on the Ram Sports Network.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
For the best Mexican food around, stop by El Colonial, located on Diedrich Boulevard next to Kroger. From burritos to tacos and sizzling fajitas, El Colonial has an authentic menu with something for everyone to satisfy your cravings. El Colonial has plenty of tasty desserts and a wide variety of beverages for whatever the occasion. El Colonial also offers catering no matter the size of your event. When you're hungry for great authentic Mexican food, stop by El Colonial or give them a call at 606-329-1374. El Colonial, your taste buds will thank you. When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar, proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years. When Faith opened Ram Pharmacy, many said a pharmacy would never make it in Raceland. Too small, not enough traffic, not a prime location. But one man remembered the words, "If I be lifted up, I will draw all men to me." At Ram Pharmacy, you're more than a customer. We care about your mind, body, and soul, and there's no thing we wouldn't do to help you with your healthcare needs. Proud supporters of Raceland Elementary and the high school, go Rams! Give God the praise and do Curtis a favor. Go to church on Sunday. Call 836-RAMS today. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life.
What if every purchase showed your community pride? At Ashland Credit Union, they can. With our Community Spirit debit card program, every swipe supports what matters most. Our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go. Use the credit option and we'll donate 10 cents to your chosen Community Spirit partner. Visit Ashland Credit Union to get your Community Spirit debit card and start giving back today.
Back on countdown to kickoff on the Ram Sports Network with Mike Sammons. Coach, a good week of preparation going into this game, a tough way to finish last week, but again, as we talked Wednesday night, so much learning of the curve that happened in that game that you just simply cannot simulate probably much of this season.
Yeah, you know, the emotion of the season all wrapped up in 48 minutes plus a few extra snaps. And we can talk about that, and I think the learning curve was great, but now we're 60-some minutes from kickoff. Now let's see it. I'm excited to see our response, to see our growth, to see our response when things don't go right. Totally different challenge, totally different atmosphere, totally different opponent, totally different set of circumstances, but can you lean on what you learned, but at the same time leave it in the rear view and then move forward? And so that's our challenge tonight. We did have a good week of preparation. We were exceptionally good early in the week. I think that, they were disappointed. Middle of the week, we were good. We maybe wasn't as sharp as it was early in the week. And then later in the week, we cranked it back up. But, it gets closer to kickoff. Everybody gets a little more juice about them. So I'm really excited to see our response tonight against a team that is going to attack us differently, but also attack us in ways that other people can't. So that's a real challenge.
Yeah, you look at what they do. Again, a very big physical offensive and defensive line. They've got great team speed behind it.
Yeah, so I think that's the way we build this thing is obviously not an exact science, and scheduling is really difficult. So when you try to play people that maybe expose you to things that you can't simulate at practice or in home or so on and so forth. So their team speed is going to be way above ours, but also way above anybody else we may play. I talk about team speed, maybe not just one guy. We got guys that can run too, but their 12th guy or their 25th guy is going to be able to really run, and so that's the real challenge for us as we move through this. And maybe we'll see maybe our technique is superior, but at the same time, speed's a great equalizer.
You look at what they do. 4 and 6 is their guy. 47 had a really good week last week. 10's their quarterback, and then they'll find wrinkles. They'll go from empty that they'll go into a wildcat, and they'll have all those guys in the backfield.
Yeah, I think that's the advantage of what they have. They have athletes. Sometimes they go off script. Things that maybe they practice or they call in practice, but it doesn't go the way they script because athleticism takes over. And so that's the challenge from our standpoint. You know, you got to make sure you contain those athleticism because one misfit, one overrunning the ball, one, you know, the first time you get two guys same gap, they're gone. You're not going to catch them. And our guys know that. Happened to us last year down there. You know, we dominated the game, but again, they had two scores that we just couldn't catch up because we had misfits. And so that's the real challenge. Can we be consistent and can we get in those gaps and be sound and run the ball and really get those guys on the ground? Because I think tonight the challenge is, can the defense really set the tone? Can we get to the place of the table? Can we go feast? Can we keep guys in our gap? And can we be disciplined in our individual roles? And then individually, that makes the collective unit whole.
Yeah, that's the thing I was going to say. Is this week more about you guys and how you make that step forward from 1 to 2 than worrying about what PRP is going to come in and try to do to you?
Yeah, it's really about the standard, right? Our standard is our standard. I think you made something in the preseason about offensive line play, and obviously it showed its head last week, but the standard doesn't change. And so our standard is developed in here, not, you know, and out here with us. So when we play tonight, we need to play to our standard. It's almost like a nameless opponent. If we do what we can control and control the controllables to the best of our ability, the rest of the stuff will take care of itself. And that's tonight and maybe any other game. Who's to say, right? But if we can do the things and focus on the things that we can control that directly correlates to winning, you know, the focus is going to be on us. I think that really will help us move forward.
Offensively, what do you look at that you feel like that you have opportunities to do? I know last year you went down there and the passing game was wide open. Jake was very efficient, threw for 260 yards, 4 touchdowns. Do you see the same thing? Is it you want to try to line up and stay balanced as you can tonight? What's the plan?
Yeah, I mean, we want to try to mix our pitches. I know you're a baseball guy. I'm a baseball guy too. You know, we want to try to be balanced. We got some advantages, some advantages we feel like we can take. You know, hopefully control of at certain paces. You know, we feel like our depth could be superior, and I feel like that even if we can tempo a little bit, that's maybe a little bit to our advantage. Just from the standpoint of, you know, last week we tempoed quite a bit, and we're efficient for the most part. We just got to really learn and grow from the negative plays that we get. Too many negative plays led to too many third longs, led to a very inefficient third down percentage. Those are the things we got to fix. We got to be better on first down. You know, I think tonight we're going to mix our pitches. You know, there's no secret who our playmakers are. We want to make sure they get the ball. We want to make sure that, you know, we're balanced. We want to make sure that we take advantage of opportunities when they present itself. And most importantly, we want to make sure we value the ball. If we can value the ball and control the line of scrimmage, after 48 minutes, I think we'll be satisfied with the result.
Yeah, that's what you talked about Wednesday night. Money downs last week, 2 of 14, but it wasn't so much because of what you had on those downs. It was because of what was happening on first and second.
Yeah, really parlayed. One mistake parlayed into another. A negative first down parlayed into a second and long, where you're just trying to cut some chains in half, move on to third down, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, you know, one time I think it was 3rd and 25. Just not situations that are favorable to any offense, not just us. I don't care if Tom Brady's your quarterback. This doesn't work. So those are the things we got to make sure we're trying to be on time. That's one thing we really talked about last year, you know, really on time. We got to get back to that, trying to be really efficient.
Coach, good luck tonight. We'll talk to you at the game.
Thanks, appreciate it.
We'll step out for a break. We'll come back. We'll meet our starting lineups to get you ready for kickoff. Raceland and PRP. Hall of Fame night coming at you right after this as we continue our coverage. Our countdown to kickoff on the Rams Sports Network. We are back. We're going to not go to break just because we got a special feature about to happen here. It is not that windy here, by the way. That is a little wind-blown dude that's sitting up down by the softball field. The flag by the mast is literally just draped. It is a beautiful evening here tonight. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather tonight. It is brought to you in part by Rams Dairy Bar, 78 degrees, warm and muggy. And again, said 5 mile an hour winds, but absolutely nothing to say whatever. So, but there's your flag, and you can see it is absolutely nothing whatsoever. Well, here comes our special delivery tonight as we have a helicopter about to embark on the playing surface here at the stadium, and it is brought in by Mr. J.T. Forrest, and what it's bringing in is tonight's game ball. J.T. Forrest, one of our 6 inductees in the Hall of Fame earlier this evening. And this is a first here for us. There's our game ball. What a cool feature there tonight. Let's go take a look at our officials for this evening's game. They're brought to you in part by our good friends at Rescue Pro. Our officials for tonight: Joe Coldiron is your referee. Your umpire is David Clark. Jordan Job is your line judge. Head linesman is David Kinsey, and the back judge is Aiden Johnson. Rams in the orange top, white bottoms, Pleasure Ridge Park, white tops, black bottoms, black lids with a ridge across the helmet. Raceland with that R and the train trikes across the top of the lid. First time with us here on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. We'll alert you on your devices. Already one final tonight. Lawrence County has dispatched Lincoln County with ease. 42-6, the Bulldogs win it. On our captains making their way to midfield for the Rams this evening, it'll be Jake Waller, Jonah Arnett, Coleman Coldiron, and Scout Wilkes. Raceland head coach Mike Sammons in year number 13, 118-46. Took over the controls back in 2014 after T.J. Maynard departed and went to Russell. And those are the two veteran guys around the area. They've been there the longest. All the Hall of Fame members joining the captains as honorary captains this evening. And Joe Coldiron will go through all the pleasantries to get us ready for tonight's football game. Beautiful evening. Sun is going to be down by the time we get to kickoff, so won't have to worry about that too much like we did last week. It was first 30 minutes of the football game. It was interesting. We had a couple of great shots last week looking in the direction that Jonah Arnett was having to return punts, and it was absolutely devastating. All right, so the coin toss has completed. Looks like Raceland has won the toss. Now let's see what they do. I would imagine they will go to defense first. So PRP getting to select the side they want to do. And Raceland will kick it away. PRP's led by Keith May in his first season. It's the 66th season of PRP football. Coach May, a 2010 graduate of East Ridge High School, graduated from the University of Pikeville in 2014. Spent a couple of seasons at Iroquois High School, 3 to be exact. 6-27 his all-time record, and then took over PRP this year, leading the team to a victory last week at Shelby Valley. They are the Road Warriors. They don't get to go home until September the 18th. And then they have one road game the rest of the season. They play St. X, which is right there in Louisville, on October 23rd. The captains tonight for PRP: Calvin Mitchell, Kavondre Ballard, Carmelo Blaine, and Tristan Hall. And here come the Rams. So talking with a lot of the players this week, one of the things they talked about was just that feeling of coming up short last week against Ashland and just eager to get back on the playing field and try to get after it. And they are about 3 minutes away from getting that opportunity. Mike Salmon's having his final meeting with the special teams. Seth Morris, who had a phenomenal game last week, perfect on his PATs, 3 for 3, had a beautiful coffin corner punt that was downed at the 1 that gave Raceland an opportunity to let the defense stand up and get the football back, that gave Raceland a chance to get it into overtime. And then also had the little pooch kick that was recovered after they tied the game at 14. Unfortunately, though, they were not able to do anything with that. They were terrible last week on money downs. 3rd and 4th down tries, they were 2 of 14. But to qualify that, something you have to really understand is the fact that the first and second down tries were really bad. This kick is up and it's muffed at the 25. It's recovered by Corey Thompson. That's where the Pleasure Ridge Park team will start things off to start the football game. Let's see where they're going to replace it. I think they're going to put him at the 24, looks like. Let's take a look at our defensive starters as the Rams take the field.
Bryson Toole, number 53, defensive end.
Logan Burks, number 57, nose guard.
David Headley, 52, defensive end.
Cade Coldiron, number 4, outside backer.
Jackson King, 35, inside linebacker.
Landon Bloss, 28, linebacker.
Brody Brumfield, outside backer, number 9.
Eli Evans, number 15, DB.
Bryden Bush, number 32, corner.
John Arnett, number 11, senior, safety.
Brigham Davidson, number 3, safety.
Nice run by Mitchell as he goes up the gut. Made some great play after the initial contact. Crosses the 30-yard line. Gets out to the 32 on a gain of 8. Mitchell, a 6 foot, 184-pound senior. So 2nd down and 2 on the Southern Ohio Medical Center scoreboard. Hayden gives it off to him again. He tries to bounce it outside. Landon Bloss is there to snuff it out. He might get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to push him back. Nope. Now they can't decide where they're going to go. So they're going to go to the 33, so a gain of 1, 3rd and 1. 1 minute gone here in the opening period. Greenup Russell 7-0 in the backyard brawl up in Flatwoods tonight. Jakari Hayden, number 10, the quarterback. Wants to throw, rifles it out to the far sideline, has his man there on the bubble screen, trying to get to the outside for the sticks. The pass is completed to Armani Cheeks, and he makes a man evade on the outside. Brigham Davidson will wrestle him down, but not before they move the sticks for a Pleasure Ridge Park first down. Out to the 36-yard line on a gain of 3. Cheeks' first reception of the season. Handoff goes to Calvin Mitchell again as he'll go off of left guard. Gain of 5 out to the 41. Mitchell, one of those guys that he is just a little bit of a do-it-all kind of guy. Just get the ball in his hands. This offensive line for the Panthers, massive. Smallest guy on the 2 deep is 245. Here's a handoff to Thompson. Thompson trying to bounce it back outside, and he gets blown up in the backfield. Jonah Arnett comes out of his safety position and gets the tackle for loss. Nice play there by Jonah. As Thompson will go back behind the 40 to the 39 and a loss of 2 and make it 3rd down and 7. Raceland defensively last week, 5 of 12 to the Tomcats, 41.7% on 3rd down tries. Markers at the Panthers 46. 2 receivers wide near side. They'll bring it out to Cheeks again. Cheeks gets pushed out of bounds, well short of the marker to gain. Let's see where they're going to put him. They'll take him up to the 43. A gain of 4. Makes it 4th down and 3, and the Panthers are going to have to punt it away. Good look there. Jake Waller getting ready to take the field for his first offensive series. Waller last year, 9 of 13, 234 yards, 4 touchdown passes. So the kicker, Eli Fresh, 5'8" sophomore, to punt it away. Arnett stands back on his own 20. It's a fake. Fresh trying to come to the near sideline, and he gets blown up. Landon Bloss welcomes him to Ramland. He was standing on the tracks, and the train came through. Take a look at this on the Isons Cards and Collectibles instant replay. So the Rams will take it on a short field as Fresh got out to the 44-yard line, and Landon Bloss lowers the boom.
Jake Waller, number 10.
Here's your
quarterback.
offensive starters for the
Stoner,
Rams.
number 5, running back.
John Arnett, senior, wide receiver.
Scott Wilkes, number 14, wide receiver.
Eli Evans, number 15, receiver.
Charlie Vanderhoof, number 1, wide receiver.
Jordan Stewart, 63, center.
Jensen Epling, number 71, left guard.
Bryson Toole, number 53, offensive guard.
Graydon Floyd, number 55, offensive tackle.
My name is Grant Sanders. I'm 77. I'll play right tackle on the offensive line.
The officials knew we needed that time right there to get that new section in. How about that right there? That was something I worked on today. Wanted to get those lineups in, got the guys over, and got the videos made. Had to put it all together, but really liked how it come out there. That's a pretty cool thing. So PRP burning the first time out of the ball game, trying to regroup here, excuse me. It's been a very long day. Good look at our cheerleaders tonight. Our crew this evening, our executive producer is Trey Collier. Our camera operators up top, we've got Charlie Morrison and Gatlin Stevens. Down on the field, Cam Bryan, Jacob Hankins, and in our camera towers, Taylor Hankins, Gammon for me, and then Mikey Schroner and Lily Stevens. All right, 1st and 10 for the Rams on the near side hash mark from the Panthers' 44-yard line. Landon Stiltner will start in the right pocket of Waller from the gun on 1st and 10. Waller rolling out, wants to throw. Pressure coming off the edge. He'll float it across the middle. He's got Charlie Vanderhoof right there at the 30. He's spun off of his feet, making the hit and taking him down. It's Cortez Wilson. But a good start on 1st down for the Rams as they'll pick up a Johnson chiropractic, first down. So take to the 31-yard line on a gain of 13 on the pitch and catch. Far side hash mark. Jonah Arnett in the backfield. They'll put Stiltner in motion. They'll give it off to him on an end around. Stiltner sticks his foot in the turf, cuts in at the 20, trying to tightrope on the sideline, and is finally chased out of bounds near the orange zone. Let's see where they take him down. Looks like they're going to put him out at the 21-yard line. That's going to be a Johnson chiropractic first down on the gain of 10 for the senior tailback. Joe Coldiron's got to step in and make the signal. There we go. Raceland last week, 13 first downs. Both they and Ashland had 13 first downs in the contest. Bloss is the offset tailback this time. Waller on 1st down. Zings it out near side. Eli Evans on the bubble screen. Tight roping down the sideline. It's pushed out of bounds. It was Caden Kane that shoves him out of bounds, but a nice gain there on 1st down. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 for the Rams as they go inside the Johnson chiropractic orange zone down to the Panthers' 18-yard line. Inside of 8 minutes to play here in the opening frame. Rams looking for points on the first drive after getting a turnover on downs on a fake punt by the Panthers. Blawson Stiltner in an offset pistol look. Wilkes and Evans far side left. That's the wide side of the field. Vanderhoof on the boundary. Here's Stiltner, bottled up in the backfield, trying to spin forward. He'll get down to the 15. Really good push up the middle there by the defensive front by the Panthers. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Rams. Raceland last week, a measly 1 of 10 on 3rd down tries, and a lot of that simply was because of what they did on 1st down. Moving back regard. Okay, back to the 16. So make it 3rd down and 5 now. And now Raceland's going to burn a timeout. Nope, we got a false start. So our first penalty of the ball game backs the Rams up 5 yards and makes it 3rd and 10. That's kind of something that happened last week, was kept putting themselves in long 3rd down conversion tries. Tate's Creek has answered Ashland's 14 early on. They trail now by 7. Scoreless here, Rams threatening. Handoff Stiltner. Little tiptoe right up the gut. He's down inside the 10, and it'll be first and goal for the Rams. Gain of 13 on the scamper there. It's another Johnson Chiropractic first down. Big thanks to Ison's Cards and Collectibles for our instant replay. Rams go in the T formation. Stiltner gets upended, trying to get outside. That was Calvin Mitchell coming off the edge to make the stop. Loss of 1 on the play. So second and goal from the Panthers' 9-yard line. Rams will stay in that T formation. Arnett, Bloss, and Stiltner. As Waller crawls up under center. He'll give it off to Arnett. Arnett surveying, trying to go off the left edge. Arnett fighting for the goal line. Is he in? He is. Touchdown, Raceland. Jonah Arnett gets in for his first rushing touchdown of the season. From 9 yards out, the Rams Dairy Bar touchdown puts the Rams up 6-0. Nice piece of running there by Jonah. Just followed his big guys off the edge. You take a look at this. He got sprung free from a block from Landon Bloss as Bloss stood up the linebacker and gave Arnett that chance to slip through. 5:49 to go here in the opening frame, and the Rams lead at 6-0. Make it 7-0 on the extra point as the Rams cash in on their opening possession. We'll step out for a break. We're back after this on the Rams Sports Network.
Searching for a family care provider? You can find an SOMC family care office close to wherever you happen to be, where you'll be served by an entire team of healthcare professionals with roots in our local community, all easily reachable through one simple phone number. And at some of our offices, you'll have the convenience of extended hours, same-day scheduling, and weekend appointments. Looks like we just made your search a whole lot easier. The family care providers of SOMC. Very good things are happening here.
When joint and muscle pain slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned at Johnson Chiropractic. Dr. Shannon Johnson offers a wide variety of treatments from chiropractic care, corrective exercises, and electrical stimulation. Doc also offers DOT exams and drug screens. He also provides pre- and postnatal chiropractic services to help new mothers alleviate stress drug-free. To schedule an appointment, call 606-473-5151 or visit them online at drshannonjohnson.com. That's Johnson Chiropractic's proud supporter of Raceland Athletics.
Back inside the Rescue Pro broadcast booth as the pooch kick goes to the far sideline and will trickle out of bounds. And the Panthers will get it at the 35. 7 plays, 44 yards, 2 minutes, 3 seconds. Jonah Arnett cashing out his first rushing touchdown of the season, a 9-yard gain. Puts the Rams in front 7-0. So the Panthers, from their own 35-yard line, after going for it on 4th down, that Landon Bloss absolutely lowered the boom on the kicker. Hayden with Calvin Mitchell in the backfield. They'll give it off to Mitchell. Mitchell bottled up off that right side, and he's going nowhere but down and backward. Landon Bloss and Alex Headley on the stop. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers. Rams will be back in action here at home next Friday night against the Panthers of Pikeville. 7:30 kickoff. Our pregame coverage will begin at 7:05 as we bring you what should be a dandy of a football game. Oh, that's right. We're at 8:30 next week. I forgot about that. Off to the edge, Bryden Bush meets him at the corner, and Mitchell goes nowhere. We'll give him a gain of 1 out to the 36. Yeah, there's a 6 o'clock game. It's Fairland and a team out of Tennessee. And then the Rams and the Panthers of Pikeville will play somewhere around 8:30. Tri-City Christian Academy, he says. New tailback in the backfield. That's Caden Kane. A twin set for Hayden. They'll move Mitchell in motion. Wanting to throw, pressure coming off the edge, and he gets leveled. That's Bryson Toole who lowers the boom. It was Hadley that created the pressure, and coming in from behind was Bryson Toole for the sack, his first of the season. So take him back to the 27-yard line on a loss of 9. So Arnett stands near midfield, just inside of his 40. And let's see if Fresh decides to kick this one away. The left-footed kicker hangs a high one. Arnett will let this one bounce and is not going to be able to make a play on it. He's going to get a Pleasure Ridge Park roll as it'll tumble all the way across the 30 and come to rest at the Rams' 29-yard line. Nice kick by Fresh. 44-yard kick, no return. 3:35 to play here in the opening frame, and the Rams up 7-0. Check the Southern Ohio Medical Center scoreboard. Yet if you see scores across the bottom of your screen that we do not have, please shoot those to us. Either text me, drop them in our chat box there, and we will get those updated throughout the evening. Double barrel shotgun look for Waller on 1st and 10. 2 receivers right, 1 left. 4 hats across the line for the Panthers. The high snap to give it off to Stiltner. Stiltner with a gaping hole right up the gut. Calvin Mitchell comes down and makes the stop, but a nice run on 1st down by the senior tailback of Landon Stiltner as he'll take it across the 35 out to the 37 on a gain of 8. Stiltner 5 carries for 32 yards in the ball game. Rams will take their first road trip in a couple of weeks, going to Newport Central Catholic and then Mercer County. Bloss in the backfield with Waller on a 2nd down and 2 as we trickle inside of 3 minutes to play here in the opening frame. 3 receivers left, Evans right. Waller claps forward on 2nd down. Pressure coming off the edge. He steps up in the pocket. He'll float it out near side to Stiltner. Stiltner makes the grab, makes a man miss 45, spins forward up near the 47, and moves the sticks on another Johnson chiropractic 1st down. Stiltner making his first reception of the season, a gain of 10 on the play. Waller 3 of 3 to start the ball game. Rams won this meeting last year. Final score of 64-14. This Panthers team last year really struggled just getting set up. They have come a long way. Coach May has done a phenomenal job with them. Quick out near side, Evans. Evans at midfield. Turns and cuts back near his sideline. Tristan Hall will make the stop. Eli Evans gets it down to the Panthers' 46-yard line, making a gain of 7 and a 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Rams. Racing with 4 first downs already in the ball game. 74 total yards of offense. Offset pistol look this time. Arnett and Stiltner. They'll pitch it out to Stiltner. He gets a block from Bloss, cuts back up the seam, slips a tackle down the far sideline, and wrestled down by Calvin Mitchell inside the 30. But another Johnson chiropractic 1st down by the Rams as Landon Stiltner is hungry here tonight. They're going to take him down to the 28-yard line on a gain of 18. I was kidding Landon today. I said, maybe you'll get a few more carries than you got last year. He had 1 carry for 4 yards. Bloss will stay in the backfield. Wide receivers, 3 to the right this time. Waller wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming off the left edge. Penalty marker flies. They'll bring it near side to Arnett. He'll make the catch in front of the Rams bench, but this one's coming backward. Penalty marker back near the 35-yard line. Typically in the position of a hold, and it is. So make it 1st down and 20 as we'll back it up to the 38-yard line. Check out the Southern Ohio Medical Center scoreboard. Having their open house this Sunday And then they will be open for business here just over from the high school coming up starting next Tuesday. Greatly appreciate their wonderful support of our program here for the Rams Sports Network. Inside of 2 to go here in the first. Rams up 7-0, looking for more. They'll bunch it up to the left side. Quick out. That's out to Charlie Vanderhoof, and he is upended. Tristan Hall makes the immediate hit for a very little gain. Down to the 37, 2nd and 19. Nice job there by Tristan Hall, coming off an 8-tackle outing last week against Shelby Valley. Vanderhoof, 4 catches for 38 in his varsity debut last week, the junior. Getting that starting nod on the far side. Waller, the take, the give, the Bloss. Bloss coming off the right edge. He'll get down near the 30. That's Bloss's only his 2nd carry this season. They'll take him at the 31, a gain of 6. It's 3rd and 13. Madison Central beating Johnson Central 21-0. Twin set for Waller on 3rd and long. He pumps, steps up in the pocket, going to the corner. He's got Eli Evans wide open in the back corner of the end zone for 6. Touchdown, Raceland. The duo hook up for their 2nd Rams Dairy Bar touchdown of the season. This one a 31 flavors. And with 21 seconds to go in the opening frame, it's 13-0 Rams. Really good job there, first off, by Waller to step up in the pocket. And then Eli Evans just getting past the coverage and hauling it in for an easy 6. Seth Moore's a left-footed kicker to send it through. He'll boom it onto the baseball field and make it 14-0, but 21 ticks to play here in the opening frame. We're back after this on the Rams Sports Network.
Serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products at an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
Well, out of the kickoff, what a return. That was Kenvondre Ballard that found a crease on the far sideline. Sean Short just saved 6. But the Panthers are going to have a very short field coming up, as they'll take it down to the Raceland 37-yard line. 9 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. That last drive for the Rams, 7 plays, 71 yards, 3 minutes, 13 seconds. And it's a 31-yard pitch and catch from Waller to Eli Evans for the score. Here's the handoff to Thompson, trying to get it to the outside. He gets caught from behind and wrestled to the ground. 3 players from behind for the Rams, Landon Bloss, Jackson King, and Brody Brumfield there on the stop. And that's going to take us to the end of one quarter. We've played one here at Rams Stadium on Hall of Fame weekend. It's 14-0 Raceland. We'll step out for a break. We'll come back and get you ready for quarter number 2 as we continue our coverage after this on the Rams Sports Network.
Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located at 214 Main Street in Old Russell, is your headquarters for sports collectibles, along with a huge selection of Funko Pop characters, from sports figures to novelty characters to choose from. Ison's also offers team apparel for pro and collegiate teams and has varsity team jackets available for all local teams with customization available. Ison's features several autographed jerseys for purchase, with cards for every set available as well. Stop by Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located on 214 Main Street in Old Russell, and check them out on Facebook. When joint and muscle pains slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned at Johnson Chiropractic. Dr. Shannon Johnson offers a wide variety of treatments, from chiropractic care, corrective exercises, and electrical stimulation. Doc also offers DOT exams and drug screens. He also provides pre- and postnatal chiropractic services to help new mothers alleviate stress drug-free. To schedule an appointment, call 606-473-5151 or visit them online at drshannonjohnson.com. That's Johnson Chiropractic's proud supporter of Raceland Athletics.
Back inside the Rescue Pro broadcast booth, a check of the Southern Ohio Medical Center scoreboard. 14-0 as we head to the second quarter. Rams in front. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for the Panthers. As we flip ends of the field, they'll travel toward the north end zone, toward the baseball field. Coach Kratz there talking it up with the offensive line. Quick out comes near side to Cheeks. Cheeks makes the grab, trying to get some space. Eli Evans and Brigham Davidson bring him down. Let's see if he gets to the 26 or the 27. They're going to put him at the 27, and that will move the sticks for a first down for the visiting Panthers. Are second in the ball game. Big offensive line. Remember Rucker, 343 sophomore center. Low snap. They give it off to Thompson. Thompson trying to get to the outside edge. There he goes around the corner. Brian Bush trying to chase him down. He will get him and take him down out of bounds. But a nice run there by Thompson, and then penalty markers fly on the back end. There's one on the 25-yard line and one on the Panthers sideline. Let's see what we get on the all of the laundry that's got to be sorted out on this one. Our white hat Joe Coldiron talking with Mike Sammons. And Mike Sammons not happy with it at all. You can see his body language standing there with our white hat. This could be a double duty against the Rams. So the result of the play takes it down to the 17-yard line. And then they're going to go half the distance of the goal to there. Let's see what we get here. Joe Coldiron has effectively walked to every official on the field. The crazy part is that they're wearing headphones. Russell leads Greenup County now 14-7. Let's see what Mr. Coldiron has to say here. Well, I don't think he's ready to talk yet. And we still don't know.
We got 2 fouls, both personal fouls against Raceland. We'll go half the distance. One was after the play dead ball. We got face mask. We got a personal foul, late hit.
All right, so a late hit and a face mask. So the penalties will take the football down to the 3-yard line. So altogether, it's 1st and goal from the 3 for the Panthers. Thompson goes to the left pocket of Heinen from the gun on the far side hash mark. Panthers looking to punch it in here, trying to answer back on the 14-0 deficit. And first off, before we get it away, Coach Mays over there talking with Joe Coldiron, trying to figure out, I think, the way that the penalties tack together and where they've ended up at the 3-yard line. He looks to be okay with what he's got. All right, let's see if the D can bow up here. 1st and goal for the Panthers. Thompson takes, goes right up the gut, pushing forward with that pile. Still waiting for a signal from the officials. Looks to be just short. So it'll be 2nd and goal as he's down at the 1. Again, that offensive line, 343 at the center, 245, 307 at the guards, 295, 314 at the tackles. They got a lot of mass up front. They're going to try to sneak this one in, and I don't know if Hayden got in. Raceland got a great push in that A gap. Hayden looking for the official to make the signal, and there they get it. So Jakari Hayden gets his first rushing touchdown of the season. And with 10:40 to play in the half, PRP answers and make it 14-6. So out for the kick is Skylar Brown. The punter fresh to hold it down. Kick is up and is short. No good. So 10:40 to go in the first half. PRP's on the board. They trail 14-6. So that drive summary for the Panthers, 5 plays, 37 yards, 1 minute, 28 seconds. And again, it was the nice return off the kickoff that set them up on the short field. And they were able to come away with the touchdown on the backside of it. Now let's see what the Rams offense can do to try to answer back. Kind of almost the same feeling of what it was down in Louisville last year. Raceland went up 14-0, and then they gave up a home run ball to the Panthers, and that got it going, and then Raceland kind of put their foot on the pedal and pulled away there in the first half. Ashland leading Tates Creek 21-7. That game just before halftime up at Putnam Stadium. East Carter in front of Rowan County, 21-7. Russell was down 7-0. They scored. Greenup County fumbles on the ensuing kickoff. Russell picks it up and punches it in and makes it 14-7 with a converted 2-point conversion. Tates Creek has got a touchdown right before halftime. It's 21-14. Fresh hits this one down the middle of the field. It'll take a bounce. Vanderhoof from the far sideline finds a gaping hole, slips through at the 40, and then gets wrestled down shy of midfield. Nice return, Charlie Vanderhoof. He played it off the turf nicely. Let's see where they are going to put him. They're going to put him at the 48-yard line. 10:35 to go here in the opening half. Beautiful night here at the stadium on Hall of Fame weekend. 6 members inducted. We'll tell you about those during halftime. You saw one of them. JT Forrest coming in a helicopter. Waller in 1st and 10. Looks to the far sideline, a little out route. He's got that one out to Vanderhoof, who makes the grab. Vanderhoof down inside Panthers territory. I think they're going to put him at the 45-yard line, a gain of 7. Make it 2nd down and 3. Vanderhoof's 3rd catch of the night, 21 yards on the evening. Waller a perfect 7 of 7. Stiltner in the left pocket of Waller on 2nd down. They'll pitch it out to Stiltner on a sweep to the left. Gets tackled as he gets tripped up at the 40 and does a split into the Rams bench. That should move the chains on a Johnson chiropractic 1st down. Let's see where they're going to say he got down. Looks like at the 30. Put him at the 37-yard line, a gain of 8 for Stiltner. His 7th carry of the night for 58 yards. Coming off a 74-yard game last week. Greenup County has answered back. It's 14-14 at half. Double-barrel shotgun look for Waller on 1st and 10. Waller wants to throw, comes quickly out to Evans. Evans a little bubble screen, and he gets hammered as Calvin Mitchell wraps him up and drops him down quickly. That was well defended by the Panthers. Gain of 1 down to the 36-yard line. Approaching 9.5 to go here in the opening half of play. Rams leading at 14-6. Trying to cash back in. Jake Waller, 8 of 8 to start the ball game. Waller and Stilton in the backfield on 2nd down and 9. Waller rolling out. Little bubble screen coming back to Scout Wilkes. Wilkes makes the grab, gets upended just shy of the 30. Tristan Hall takes him out. If Tristan Hall doesn't get his feet like that, Scout Wilkes may have had 6. They're going to take him down to the 30-yard line. So a gain of 6 makes it 3rd and 3 for the Rams, who are a perfect 2 of 2 in the ballgame thus far. Inside of 9 to play here in the opening half. Raceland trying to cash in on their 3rd possession with 6. The take to give to Stiltner. Stiltner knifing his way right up the gut, pushing those bodies out of the way as he gets down to the 25-yard line, and that'll move the sticks on another Johnson Chiropractic first down. Gain of 5 for Stiltner. Charlie Vanderhoof will step off. Rams will flip the receivers from far to near as Evans and Scout Wilkes will start on the boundary left. They've got David Headley. I call him Alex. I asked him, I said, which one do you like, Alex or David? He goes, Alex is fine. They've got him as an attached tight end on that right-hand side. Offset pistol look this time with Bloss and Stiltner. Now Headley will move to the left. Waller on 1st and 10. A pitch out to Stiltner. Stiltner following his blockers. Hurdles a man and dives down toward the 15. Let's see where they got him out of bounds. Looked like around the 17. So gain of 8, 2nd down and 2 as we go inside the Johnson Chiropractic orange zone for the Rams. Stay tuned with us for halftime coverage on the Music and Miller halftime show. We'll check out the scoring and stats of this one. Games from around the area. We'll talk about the Hall of Fame induction ceremony earlier this evening. And, of course, another great half of football still to play. Coming up in the Music and Miller halftime show. Coming up next. Hand off to Bloss, a gaping hole off the right side. He comes back up the middle of the field, and he's down near the 5. It'll be 1st and goal on another Johnson Chiropractic first down for the Rams. They'll take him down to the, looks like the 7-yard line on a gain of 10 for Bloss. 2 carries for 16 in the game now. Ball nestled just near to this near side hash mark. Jonah Arnett now in the right pocket of Waller. 3 receivers wide right. Waller on 1st and 10. Swings it out to Jonah Arnett. Arnett trying to find a crease. He gets hemmed up and finally wrestled down right in front of the bench area of the Panthers. Jacody Hayden, senior linebacker, making the stop. So only a gain of a yard after all of that as it gets down to the 6-yard line. So 2nd and goal. Approaching 6.5 to play here in the opening half. Rams trying to answer back, leading at 14-6 on the Southern Ohio Medical Center scoreboard. Brigham Davidson in the slot now. 2 backs in the backfield and a double barrel look with Stiltner and Arnett. Arnett wants to throw. Sets his feet, all kinds of time. Now rolling out left. Still looking. He'll throw it into the near corner, and what a catch! That's Scout Wilkes who holds it in. His first touchdown of the season. And with 6:09 to go in the opening half, the Rams tack on more. It's 20-6. Nice job, Scout Wilkes, to make himself available. And what a job by the offensive line up front to give Jake Waller all that time to go from far side to near. So now Seth Morris out for the extra point attempt. Perfect 3 of 3 last week. He's got 2 tonight. It's down, it's up, and it splits the uprights of the softball field. 21-6, 6:09 to go in a half. Back after this on the Rams Sports Network.
What if every purchase showed your community pride? At Ashland Credit Union, they can. With our Community Spirit debit card program, every swipe supports what matters most. Our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go. Use the credit option and we'll donate 10 cents to your chosen Community Spirit partner. Visit Ashland Credit Union to get your Community Spirit debit card and start giving back today.
When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them, with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar, proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years.
Back inside the Rescue Pro broadcast booth, a full moon Friday night here at the stadium. Seth Morris is going to send this one away, a booming kick that puts Mitchell back at his 5. He's out to the 15, 20, a huge hole up that far sideline. It's going to be Seth Morris that's got to track him down. He's not going to do so. Mitchell's on his horse, and he's going to the house. 95 yards for the kickoff return. Touchdown, Panthers. I would say that's the last time we'll see a ball kicked off to one of these returners. From the 5-yard line, he got a huge hole right there, and he just runs past everybody. So now the extra point attempt, or will they go for 2 here? I would imagine they're going to go for 2. Yeah, they're going to go for 2 here. 21-12. There's your full moon hanging over top of the backside of the stadium. So now we'll see what the Panthers are going to elect to do here. Again, they missed their extra point attempt on the first touchdown. The Rams are short a player. Floyd's going to run on and replace Kate Coldiron. And now it looks like the Panthers are going to have to burn a timeout here to try to regroup. They don't have a clue what's going on. They've got everybody walking toward the sideline. So the Panthers will have to burn their second timeout of the half, trying to decide whether they're going to go for 2, and if they are, how it's going to work. Lewis County leading Morgan County 6-0 at the half. Can the Lions make it 2 in a row after snapping the state's longest losing streak? Hazard beating Whitley County 3-0 at the half. Have not seen anything on Fairview West Carter. If anybody sees that one, drop it into us. Ashland leads Tate's Creek at the half 21-14. East Carter leading Rowan County 21-7 at the game at the half. Boyd County Rock Hill even at 14 and Canonsburg at the half. Russell and Greenup at the half tied as well at 14. Greenup getting a touchdown just before the final buzzer of the opening 24 minutes. Still looking for Fairview West Carter. 1-game final. Lawrence County rolled Lincoln County. They had over 400 yards of rushing offense in the first half. Bulldogs are pretty solid this year. West Carter leads Fairview 8-6. Thank you, Kevin Skaggs. All right, now the 2-point conversion attempt from the Wildcat. Mitchell trying to follow his guys to the outside, and he's going to get spun short of the goal line, and the 2-point conversion will fail. So 21-12, just inside of 6 minutes to go before halftime. Now let's see if the Rams can cash in on 2 for 1, because they will get the football to start the second half. All of our scores across the bottom of your scoreboard brought to our great friends from El Colonial Mexican Restaurant for some of the best Mexican food you will ever have. Located right there in between Kroger and Lowe's. Go see El Colonial. Great chips and salsa, sizzling fajitas, burritos, tacos, all kinds of different beverages, plenty of seating no matter what the occasion. All right, Vanderhoof and Bush back to return. Fresh will have it teed up in between the hashes at the 40. Left-footed kicker sends it up. Vanderhoof will run under this one at the 18. Cuts back in at the middle of the field, spins free, trying to get outside, and he gets hammered from behind. That was Convondre Ballard making the stop, but a nice return again from Vanderhoof. He'll take it out to the 43-yard line, 5:49 to go before halftime. Jake Waller, 11 of 11 for 86 yards, his long of 31 on that touchdown pass to Eli Evans for the first score. The second score of the ballgame for the Rams. Working toward the south end zone. Landon Bloss will start in the backfield in a twin set for the Rams. Four hats across the line for the Panthers. Waller barks for it on first down. Turns, brings it out near side scout Wilkes. Wilkes tries to shed a tackle. Stiltner was trying to provide him a block and cannot do so. Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9. Stiltner and Tristan Hall exchanging some pleasantries after the end of the play. West Carter leads Fairview 14-6. That game now in the 3rd. Trips right, 1 left. That's Wilkes. Waller on 2nd down. Stands in the pocket, looking out right. He'll just throw it to the far sideline. That's Landon Stiltner who makes the grab. It'll bring him 3rd down and manageable. Take him out to the 49-yard line on a gain of 7, 3rd down and 2. That was what'd you say, the 52-yard line or 51? That's a 51-yard line. We're not playing Canadian football. Race on 3 of 3 on 3rd down tries tonight. Waller claps for the ball. He'll want to throw it on 3rd down. Stands in the pocket, going for a home run ball. He's got a wide open man in space. That's Eli Evans for another one. It's going to be a 49-yard touchdown strike to Eli Evans, and the Rams answer right back. It's 27-12. Jake Waller, 14 of 14, 3 touchdown passes on the night. 2 of those to that man right there of Eli Evans, a Ram Dairy Bar touchdown with 4:17 to go before halftime. Evans tonight, 5 catches for 91, backing up a 4-catch, 111-yard game last week. And now Seth Morris. King to put it down, Morris to boot it through, 28-12, just before halftime. We're back after this on the Rams Sports Network.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located at 214 Main Street in Old Russell, is your headquarters for sports collectibles, along with a huge selection of Funko Pop characters, from sports figures to novelty characters to choose from. Ison's also offers team apparel for pro and collegiate teams and has varsity team jackets available for all local teams with customization available. Ison's features several autographed jerseys for purchase, with cards for every set available as well. Stop by Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located on 214 Main Street in Old Russell, and check them out on Facebook.
Not use it. 3 plays, 57 yards, 91 seconds as it takes the Rams to score. And now they're going with an onside kick to the far sideline. That ball is loose and the Rams recover. Coming out with it is Jackson King. There's no way that ball is to PRP. 0 chance. Thompson, let's take a look at it here again. Yeah, there we go. So it was muffed by the Panthers, and the Rams will recover it at the 47-yard line. So 4:16 to go before halftime, and an onside kick. Seth Morris he's got something for kicking that direction. Had a pooch kick last week that the Rams recovered, and now the onside kick. So we'll see if the Rams go quickly here. Something Coach talked about Wednesday night on the show, said we feel like we can go with some tempo. Let's see if they try to pick it up here a little bit. First down and 10 for the Rams. The play action for Waller. Moves out to the near sideline. He's just going to tuck it and roll, and he'll step out of bounds around the 50. Wanted to go for a home run ball there. They're going to take him down to the 48 on a gain of 5, second down and 5. Near side hash mark for the Rams, up 16. The take to give to Stiltner. Stiltner, a little stutter step. He'll run right through the linebacker of Caden Kane and move the sticks on a Johnson chiropractic first down. Down to the 39-yard line on a gain of 9. Stiltner 10 carries for 80 yards tonight. Rams picking up the pace. Twin stack receivers far sideline. Another handoff Stiltner. Stiltner hits the B button across the 35 down to the 32. Gain of 7. Second down and 3. Raceland 260 total yards of offense here in this ball game. They had 291 total last week against Ashland. Loss in the backfield with Waller. Rams are going to stack it up on the near side. That's the boundary left. Waller gives it off to Bloss, and he gets hammered in the backfield. Leading the surge was big number 58, Micah Thompson, 5'11", 245-pound senior. And he puts a big pop on Bloss. No gain on the play. Making a loss of 1 back to the 33. So third down and 4 for the Rams, who are a perfect 4 for 4 in the ballgame. Bloss stays in the backfield. Low snap, Waller, quick out near sideline, trying to get it into Scout Wilkes' hands. He gets bumped out of bounds. The throw was low. It's incomplete. That's Waller's first incompletion. He's 14 of 15 in the ballgame, and it's fourth down and 4 for the Rams. 2:42 to play before halftime. Raceland last week, 1 of 4 on fourth down tries. Trips right, 1 left is Wilkes. And Mike Sammons will burn a timeout here with 2:42 to play before halftime. Again, stay tuned with us at the half. We'll have the Music and Miller Funeral Home halftime show. We'll check all the scoring and stats for this game, scores from around the area. We'll take a look at our 2026 Raceland Hall of Fame inductees and get you ready for a second half of football here on a full moon Friday night in Ramland. And the Rams back in action next week. Around 8:30 is their kickoff time. They've got Pikeville coming in. And then don't forget this Wednesday night, it's Inside Raceland Football. We'll be from the field house. We'll break down this game, preview Pikeville. We'll have some players in as we'll go cover 0 with them every Wednesday night here from the field house and on your exclusive home for Rams athletics coverage, the Rams Sports Network. Hazard beating Whitley County 17-0. A lot of games that started before us. Again, we got a late start tonight because of the long travel from Louisville that PRP had to do. And if you've not subscribed with us on the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and on Instagram for all of exclusive interviews and stuff throughout the season. All right, 4th and 4 for the Rams. Their first 4th down try here in the ballgame. Waller wants to throw. Plenty of time. He'll roll out to the right. He's got Wilkes wide open in the far side flat. Wilkes cuts downfield from the 25 and gets down to the 20, and he'll get inside the Johnson Chiropractic Orange Zone on a first down. They're going to put him right at the 20-yard line on a gain of 13. Wilkes making his 4th catch tonight for 26 yards, his first catch of the season. And now a whistle and a timeout. Timeout PRP, their final. Again, a big thanks to all of our wonderful sponsors that have supported our journey here with the Ram Sports Network. We couldn't do what we are doing here with my students without all of that wonderful support. Again, I've got former student Lily Stevens on one camera tonight. She is actually training one of my current students of Mikey Schroner. Then we've got one of my very first media students when I started teaching down at Greenup County, who has now taken a job here with us at Raceland, Taylor Gammon, about to become Taylor Hankins next month. She's taking care of our camera down near the baseball field. We've got her fiance and soon-to-be husband, Jacob Hankins, that's on the field level. He'll be doing all of our highlights and stuff. And then up top, I've got Charlie Morrison and Gatlin Stevens, two of my current students here with the program. And then also field level is Cam Bryan, taking care of all those end zone shots and close-up shots that you see throughout the ball game. Cheerleaders and dance team getting ready to go at halftime. We'll try to let you see some of their performances while we're breaking everything down on the Music and Miller Funeral Home halftime show coming up next. So PRP out of timeouts. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Waller wants to throw. Plenty of protection. Steps up in the pocket. Still rolling out. Penalty marker flies. He'll run out of bounds on the far sideline. And let's see what we get. Probably a hold. Right as he tried to jump through that hole, the penalty marker from the far sideline came out. And you see Coach May there saying, let's take the penalty. Had a choice to whether he wanted the penalty or the result of the play. So they'll take the penalty and make it 1st and 20 from the 30-yard line. 4 penalties for 39 yards tonight for the Rams. PRP without any. Double barrel shotgun look for Waller on 1st and 20. They'll give it off to Stiltner on a sweep. Stiltner trying to come out near side, makes a man miss, still rumbling and stumbling, trying to fight forward, and finally gets tackled down near the 25, and then a penalty marker flies on the back side of it. That was Jacody Hayden that was there with Stiltner, and the question is, who did they get it on? So down to the 26, a gain of 4. And the Rams are backing up. This is going to be on Stiltner. So back to the 41-yard line it'll go, and it'll be 2nd and 31. Not exactly something that you have in the playbook. Waller wants to throw. Pressure coming off the right edge, rolling out, looking downfield. Waller's going to tuck it and run, and he'll scramble out of bounds near the 35-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play if they keep it at the 35. It'll bring up 3rd and 25 for the Rams. Clock rested at 1:44. Rams in front 28-12 on the Southern Ohio Medical Center scoreboard. Waller to throw, rolling out left. Dumps it out near side to Arnett. Penalty marker flies, and was Waller beyond the line of scrimmage? He's holding his hands up, and They're going to say it's an ineligible man downfield. This has become a drive that the Rams would like to forget. Now the question is, does PRP just want to take the result of the play and make it 4th down, or give Raceland another look at 3rd? That's what Joe Coldiron is going to run over and talk with Coach May on. Keith May in his first year with the team, after spending 3 years at Iroquois High School in Louisville, a record of 6-27. He's going to decline the penalty, and I think that's a good call. So they will take the result of the play. So it'll go down to the 29-yard line, and it brings up 4th and 19 for the Rams. They faced a 4th and 20 last week against Ashland and got 19 and 3/4 yards. Rams 1 of 1 on 4th down tries here tonight. They need the 10 to move the sticks. Waller to throw, stands in the pocket, pressure coming off from behind, rolling out right, still surveying, going toward the back corner of the end zone, and that ball is knocked down. Eli Evans was looking for it. It was defended by number 23, Kavondre Ballard. And the pass will bring up a turnover on downs for the Rams, and they'll give it back to the Panthers with 1:15 to go here before halftime. The ball was deflected and nearly landed in the hands of Evans, but unfortunately he could not haul it in. Ashland has opened up a massive lead to start the second half against Tates Creek. They lead that one now 35-21 early 3rd quarter. The low snap to give to Thompson. Thompson trying to bounce it to the outside, jumps through a hole. Brody Brumfield there, as well as Alex Headley making the stop. So 2nd down and 8 out to the 31. Raceland will burn a timeout. They've got one remaining, excuse me. Madison Central leading Johnson Central 35-0 at halftime. Raceland scored first on a 9-yard Jonah Arnett touchdown run, 7-0, 5:49 to play in the first. Jake Waller connects with Eli Evans for his first of 2 touchdowns on the night. A 31-yard pitch and catch, 21 seconds to go in the frame, 14-0 Raceland. Then the Panthers answer right back. They get a 1-yard touchdown scamper from Jakari Hayden. That made it 14-6. Waller hooks up with Scout Wilkes on a 6-yard touchdown, 21-6, 6:09 to go in the half. And then a kickoff return from Calvin Mitchell of 95 yards. 2-point conversion is failed, 21-12, 5:55 to play in the half. And then Raceland gets a 49-yard touchdown from Jake Waller to Eli Evans to make it 28-12. 2nd and 8 for the Panthers. Hayden and Thompson in the backfield. They'll give this one off to Mitchell, trying to get the crease. He'll cut back inside, dancing around with Jonah Arnett, and he'll get gang tackled after coming across the 35. And Raceland will burn its final timeout, trying to secure a little bit of time maybe before halftime if they can get the football back to maybe get in field goal range and try to punch one through. Gain of 6 on the play out to the 37-yard line. So 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Panthers, who are 1 of 3 on 3rd down tries tonight. Lauren Huffman, thank you for the kind words. Greatly appreciate it, my friend. Bunch of kids doing some stuff that they love and lets this old man do what he enjoys doing, and broadcasting sports and getting to teach the youth here at Ram Stadium the ropes of broadcasting, and, man, the kids have just done a great job this year. Phenomenal job they did last week. We had 14,000 people watch our stream last week between live and the replays of it, and just unbelievably overwhelmed with all the great compliments that we received. Greatly appreciate everybody's support out there that has been either big or small. We can't do it. It takes a village to do this. 3rd down and 2 for the Panthers out of the Rams timeout. They are out of timeouts with 55 seconds to go. Another give to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to push it in off the left side. He'll bounce it to the outside, and he'll pick up a first down. Fourth first down, in the ball game for the Panthers, as he'll take it across the 45 to the 46-yard line on a gain of 9. Mitchell 7 carries for 30 yards in the ball game. But that 95-yard scamper on the kickoff return is that young man has shown off the speed a couple of times to the Rams this year and last. Clock continues to roll. Pressure coming off the edge. And this ball is floated to the far sideline looking for Tristan Hall. Heavy pressure there from Bryson Toole, who came off the edge untouched and nearly blew up Jakari Hayden in the backfield. 2nd down. Clock will stop at 26 seconds to go. James Hughes, thank you very much, sir. Greatly appreciate the compliments. Junior quarterback heads over and talks with his coaching staff to get the call. Again, I can't say enough about this Pleasure Ridge Park team. The progress that they have made from last year to this has been remarkable. I mean, these kids last year were struggling to get out of a huddle. And this year they look like an organized football team, and that hat tip goes to Coach May and what he's done with this program in his first season there. Mitchell goes out of the backfield as the play clock goes to 0, and PRP is going to pick up their first penalty on the night on a delay of game. So that puts them behind the sticks now at 2nd and 15. Paintsville leads Newport Central Catholic 22-7. That game 3 quarters in the books. Rams will head up to Newport Central Catholic. Looking forward to that trip as they've got their new field that they get to play on, and had seen some pictures of it and really looking forward to seeing it in person. It looks beautiful. And when we went up there 2 years ago, they were so wonderful. Just welcomed us in. We actually went up there and did a video stream, and it was great. Enjoyed it. Pressure coming up the middle, and Hayden fumbles the football. He'll jump back on it. It will stay in bounds, but we do have a penalty marker on the field as well. Let's see what we get. Now they're looking toward Raceland saying, do you want the penalty or do you want the play? And they're going to decline it and take the result of the play. So let's see where we go. Back to the 33. So a loss of 8 on the play. It's going to make a 3rd and 23. And looks like they're just going to put a knee to it. Low snap. They give this one away. Nearly fumble the football. They'll give it off to Mitchell. He gets swallowed up at the 31, and that's going to take us to halftime. So a loss of 2 on the play, and we're at halftime here at Rams Stadium. 28-12, Rams in front. Stay tuned next. It's the Music and Miller Funeral Home halftime show. That's when we return after this on the Rams Sports Network.
Searching for a family care provider? You can find an SOMC family care office close to wherever you happen to be, where you'll be served by an entire team of healthcare professionals with roots in our local community, all easily reachable through one simple phone number. And at some of our offices, you'll have the convenience of extended hours.
Hi, with Mike Sammons.
What went well? I mean, we're explosive on offense. We scored 4 out of 5 times. We got behind the sticks there again from the same issue from the last week. Had like, the 1st and 30 or something. You know, we played into their speed a little bit, but just playing through some mistakes and trying to learn and get better as we go.
What changes do you look to try to make into the second half?
I'll try to hopefully be a little bit more efficient. We're a little uncharacteristic on penalties. That's one thing we got to make sure we clean up, and obviously try to eliminate explosive plays.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, sir.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Jacob. 28-12 at the half. It's the Music and Miller Funeral Home halftime show. We return after this on the Ram Sports Network.
Searching for a family care provider? You can find an SOMC family care office close to wherever you happen to be, where you'll be served by an entire team of healthcare professionals with roots in our local community, all easily reachable through one simple phone number. And at some of our offices, you'll have the convenience of extended hours, same-day scheduling, and weekend appointments. Looks like we just made your search a whole lot easier. The family care providers of SOMC. Very good things are happening here.
When joint and muscle pain slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned at Johnson Chiropractic. Dr. Shannon Johnson offers a wide variety of treatments from chiropractic care, corrective exercises, and electrical stimulation. Doc also offers DOT exams and drug screens. He also provides pre- and postnatal chiropractic services to help new mothers alleviate stress drug-free. To schedule an appointment, call 606-473-5151 or visit them online at drshannonjohnson.com. That's Johnson Chiropractic's proud supporter of Raceland Athletics. Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located at 214 Main Street in Old Russell, is your headquarters for sports collectibles, along with a huge selection of Funko Pop characters from sports figures to novelty characters to choose from. Ison's also offers team apparel for pro and collegiate teams and has varsity team jackets available for all local teams with customization available. Ison's features several autographed jerseys for purchase with cards for every set available as well. Stop by Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located on 214 Main Street in Old Russell, and check them out on Facebook. When families come to us for funeral services, they feel comfortable in expressing their wishes and discussing the options available to them. That's because it's all about family and friends at Music and Miller Funeral Homes. Being a family-owned funeral provider, we personally make the decision that affect the standard of service we provide, maintaining the highest standards with careful attention to every detail. When you need a professional to help you with your family, whether it be in the time of need or pre-arrangements, call Jimmy Music with Music and Miller Funeral Homes. He and his caring staff will guide you and comfort you through every detail. Music and Miller Funeral Homes, the funeral home of choice.
It's the Music and Miller Funeral Home halftime show as the Raceland dance team shows off the moves here at the halftime. It's Hall of Fame weekend. Raceland in front 28-12. Here's how it went down. Raceland found the scoreboard first after getting a turnover on downs. It was Jonah Arnett scampering in from 9 yards out. Seth Morris extra point good. 5:49 to play in the first 7-0 Raceland. Rams go back to work on the second drive. This one a 31-yard pitch and catch from Waller to Eli Evans. Extra point is true. 21 seconds to go in the first quarter. 14-0 Rams. PRP finds a touchdown on the backside of the play as Jakari Hayden plunges in from 1 yard out. Extra point is no good. 14-6, 10:40 to go in the opening half. The Rams go right back down the field. This time Jake Waller finds Scout Wilkes on a 6-yard hookup. Extra point is true. 21-6, 6 minutes and 9 seconds to go before halftime. On the ensuing kickoff, though, Calvin Mitchell takes it 95 yards back to the house. 2-point conversion fails. 21-12, 5:55 to go before the break. And then Jake Waller hooks up with Eli Evans for the second time in the ballgame. 4:17 to go before halftime. 28-12 on the 49-yard pitch and catch. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll take a look at our individual numbers and scores from our other games around the area. That's as we continue here on the Music and Miller halftime show on the Ram Sports Network.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
For the best Mexican food around, stop by El Colonial, located on Diedrich Boulevard next to Kroger. From burritos to tacos and sizzling fajitas, El Colonial has an authentic menu with something for everyone to satisfy your cravings. El Colonial has plenty of tasty desserts and a wide variety of beverages for whatever the occasion. El Colonial also offers catering no matter the size of your event. When you're hungry for great authentic Mexican food, stop by El Colonial or give them a call at 606-329-1374. El Colonial, your taste buds will thank you. When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them, with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar, proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years. When Faith opened Ram Pharmacy, many said a pharmacy would never make it in Raceland. Too small, not enough traffic, not a prime location. But one man remembered the words, "If I be lifted up, I will draw all men to me." At Ram Pharmacy, you're more than a customer. We care about your mind, body, and soul, and there's no thing we wouldn't do to help you with your healthcare needs. Proud supporters of Raceland Elementary and the high school, go Rams! Give God the praise and do Curtis a favor. Go to church on Sunday. Call 836-RAMS today. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life.
What if every purchase showed your community pride? At Ashland Credit Union, they can. With our Community Spirit debit card program, every swipe supports what matters most. Our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go. Use the credit option and we'll donate 10 cents to your chosen Community Spirit partner. Visit Ashland Credit Union to get your Community Spirit debit card and start giving back today.
It's the Music and Miller Funeral Home halftime show. (28-12), Raceland in front. Let's take a look at our first half numbers for the Panthers. 4 first downs in the first half, 2 of 5 on third down, 0 of 1 on fourth down. Only 42 total yards of offense, but they had the 95-yard kickoff return for the score. 3 of 4 through the air is Jakari Hayden for 11 yards. They've rushed for 31 on 17 carries. They've been penalized one time that's been accepted for 5 yards. One fumble that they did recover. They punted the ball one time for 44 yards. They've had the ball for 9 minutes and 14 seconds. For the Raceland Rams, 12 first downs in the opening half. They're 4 of 6 on third down, 1 of 2 on fourth down. 288 total yards of offense, 162 through the air, 126 on 18 totes on the ground. That's a 7-yard average. They've been penalized 5 times for 54 yards. No turnovers for the Rams, and they've had the ball for 14 minutes and 46 seconds. Jakari Hayden, 3 of 4 for 11 yards through the air. Amarni Cheeks has caught all 3 of those balls. Calvin Mitchell, 8 carries for 28. Hayden, 3 for -16. Corey Thompson, 5 for 18. And then the punter, Eli Fresh, 1 for 1 on the fourth down conversion that failed. Jake Waller, 16 of 18. He hit his first 15 passing attempts. He's thrown for 3 touchdowns and 9 for 162. Scout Wilkes has caught 4 balls for 26 yards and a score. Eli Evans, 5 for 91 and 2. Charlie Vanderhoof, 3 for 21. Landon Stiltner, 2 for 17. Joan Arnett, 2 for 7. Stiltner leads the way, 12 carries for 91 yards. Jake Waller, 2 scrambles for 11. Arnett, 1 for 9. Landon Bloss, 3 for 15. Put it all together, 28-12 at the half. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll take a look at our scores from around the area and our 2026 Raceland Hall of Fame inductees as we continue our coverage here on the Music and Miller halftime show on the Rams Sports Network.
Trust is something earned.
Great Mexican food. Stop by Taco Brothers in Flatwoods. Taco Brothers offers dine-in or to-go ordering with a wide selection of great Mexican food no matter what your taste. From mouth-watering tacos to sizzling fajitas, Taco Brothers is sure to have your Mexican favorites. Check out their website at taco-brothers.com for a full selection of food, desserts, and beverages ready to order. When you're hungry for great Mexican food on the go, swing by Taco Brothers in Flatwoods or give them a call at 606-388-8181.
Bellefonte Country Club is recognized as one of the premier country clubs in eastern Kentucky. Founded in 1921, the club prides itself in providing best-in-pride amenities and services. The club features a restaurant, pool, and a challenging and beautifully maintained 18-hole golf course with zoysia fairways and bent grass greens. The practice facilities feature a driving range as well as putting and chipping greens. The club also offers several pickleball courts for the pickleball enthusiasts. For more information, go to BellefonteCC.com. The Bellefonte Country Club, proud host of the Natural Resource Partners Bluegrass Junior, presented by Encova Insurance. Since 1992, DSI has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years.
DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products at an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
Back here at the Rescue Pro broadcast booth, the Music and Miller Funeral Home halftime show. As a Ryan Pride marching band showing off some stuff. Should be about time for a little drum line, if I'm not mistaken. This is one of my favorite parts of the entire halftime show. Let's see if they're going to bring it forward and bring the drums or if they're done for the night. No, we got some drum line coming up. Let's give them some love here. You all know my love for the drummers. Something we are going to do at some point this year, we are going to put cameras on the drum line. Either on one of the drummers, on one of the drums, and or both. But it is going to happen at some point this year that we are going to do a full video from the drum line. It's going to be a lot of fun for certain. Real quick, a score update on the El Colonial scoreboard ticker. Russell has taken the lead over Greenup County 22-14.
Just a couple quick announcements. Historic Ram Stadium is equipped with
Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to get some stuff squared away here.
There's another one located on the home sideline with our equipment. In the event of an emergency, AEDs are available.
Wes Carter has opened up a huge lead now on Fairview. That is 34-6. I believe that game is in the fourth quarter. And Russell leading Greenup County 22-14. That game also in the third quarter. Well, it was the 2026 Hall of Fame induction ceremony earlier this evening here at the stadium. 6 members being introduced. Jack J.T. Forrest, who graduated back in 2007, showed up in a helicopter tonight, brought in our game ball. He was joined by Travis T-Row Roark, graduated in 2003. Matt Boyd, a 2003 graduate. Rick Cornett, 2008. Kenny Clark, class of 71. And Charles Edward Huffman, class of 1957. So 6 members being introduced this evening, and their families and friends on hand for a wonderful ceremony they do every single year. Do a great job. They start putting this together. They let the inductees know that they have been inducted back in June so they can start making plans to visit and travel from outside the area. Their families can travel if they can. And, of course, you know, we do put the live stream up for those who can't make it. So if you missed that and would like to see it, it's on our YouTube page. Just go to the YouTube channel, Ram Sports Network. You can find all of it right there. Everything we do. Highlights will be up tomorrow for the game. From this one, Jacob Hankins will be taking care of all those. And, again, if you haven't subscribed with us, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. All right, we'll take our final break. We'll come back for the second half kickoff. Raceland has the football to start the second half, up 28-12. Our coverage continues after this on the Ram Sports Network.
Searching for a family care provider? You can find an SOMC family care office close to wherever you happen to be, where you'll be served by an entire team of healthcare professionals with roots in our local community, all easily reachable through one simple phone number. And at some of our offices, you'll have the convenience of extended hours, same-day scheduling, and weekend appointments. Looks like we just made your search a whole lot easier. The family care providers of SOMC. Very good things are happening here.
When joint and muscle pain slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned at Johnson Chiropractic. Dr. Shannon Johnson offers a wide variety of treatments from chiropractic care, corrective exercises, and electrical stimulation. Doc also offers DOT exams and drug screens. He also provides pre- and postnatal chiropractic services to help new mothers alleviate stress drug-free. To schedule an appointment, call 606-473-5151 or visit them online at drshannonjohnson.com. That's Johnson Chiropractic's proud supporter of Raceland Athletics. Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located at 214 Main Street in Old Russell, is your headquarters for sports collectibles, along with a huge selection of Funko Pop characters from sports figures to novelty characters to choose from. Ison's also offers team apparel for pro and collegiate teams and has varsity team jackets available for all local teams with customization available. Ison's features several autographed jerseys for purchase with cards for every set available as well. Stop by Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located on 214 Main Street in Old Russell, and check them out on Facebook. When families come to us for funeral services, they feel comfortable in expressing their wishes and discussing the options available to them. That's because it's all about family and friends at Music and Miller Funeral Homes. Being a family-owned funeral provider, we personally make the decision that affect the standard of service we provide, maintaining the highest standards with careful attention to every detail. When you need a professional to help you with your family, whether it be in the time of need or pre-arrangements, call Jimmy Music with Music and Miller Funeral Homes. He and his caring staff will guide you and comfort you through every detail. Music and Miller Funeral Homes, the funeral home of choice.
Happy birthday, Justin B.
Well, now we got over the.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across.
And then Justin Beek's kid just went out the door and found a microphone and said, "Happy birthday, Justin Beek." Happy birthday, Justin Beek. So Raceland will have the football to start the second half. We'll see if the Panthers try to do any trickery or if they just go for it and send it away. So Bush and Vanderhoof will travel back to return from the north end zone. And the Rams back at home next Friday night, an 8:30 kickoff against Pikeville. So they've got a game that'll play starting at 6 o'clock in the front end of that. And the Panthers and the Rams in a showdown in Class A football. So ready for our second half kickoff as Fresh has it teed up in between the hashes. And he'll do a little pooch kick to the far sideline and kicks it out of bounds. So the Rams will have it at the 35-yard line to start the second half. Oh, actually, that's the thing is that when the kickoff, that is right. when the ball goes out of bounds and it doesn't make it to the 35, they get it at the place of the kick. So they're going to put it at the 37-yard line. No. No, okay, so what they're doing here is they put it at the 37, and then they put the 5-yard penalty on that from where it went out of bounds.
Spotted at the 42-yard line where Raceland will have it 1st and 10 to start the second half.
Handoff Stiltner. Bounces it to the outside. Down the sideline he goes. 40, 30, trying to get a block from Eli Evans. 20, 15, 10, and he's chased out of bounds. What a run by Landon Stiltner to start the second half. So down inside the Johnson Chiropractic orange zone. And we got a player down on the far sideline for PRP. As we will take the ball down to the 5. It's a 53-yard run by Stiltner. He's over 100 yards on the night. 13 carries for 144 for Mr. Stiltner. The little guys out hanging out tonight, having a good time on this sticky evening. It has been muggy most of the day, and next week it's supposed to go up over 90 again. So the player being attended to on the far sideline, that is Calvin Mitchell. And he's being helped to the side, and he is not putting any weight at all hardly on one of those legs as he's walking toward the sideline. So 1st and goal for the Rams inside the Johnson Chiropractic orange zone. Let's see if they feed Stiltner here and let him finish off what he did. The take to give to Stiltner. Stiltner trying to go right up the gut, and he gets swallowed up off the right edge there. Harass Humphrey making the stop. So a gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down and goal. We'll give it to him on a sweep to the left, trying to find a crease. He'll just outrun everybody to the corner, and he's into the end zone for 6. Touchdown, Raceland. Landon Stiltner gets in for the touchdown run from 4 yards out, 11-16 to go here in the third, and the Rams' Dairy Bar touchdown to start the second half makes it 34-12. Stiltner's 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. So we take a look at on the iSense Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Just a stretch play, just kept pulling it out there. And just outruns everybody off that edge. Morris's extra point is up as good, 35-12. Back after this on the Ram Sports Network.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Ison's Cards and Collectibles.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Squib kick to the near sideline. Thompson scoops it up, tries to bounce it outside. He's got blockers in front of him. So he finally gets hemmed up. Now he stays in bounds and is going to be wrestled down near midfield. Nice return again.
Thompson on the return across the midfield stripe to the 38-yard line.
They'll start it off in Rams territory at the 48. For the love of God, put it on a hash mark and stay with it.
Hash marks, what a concept.
400 of them on a field. You think you could find one? All right, 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the Raceland 46. Mitchell back out there. Good to see him bounce back up after it looked like it'd be a cramp. They'll give it off to him. He'll try to slip right up the gut. And we'll get down across the 40. Penalty marker flies at the end. We're standing at the 39, so a gain of 7. And it looks like they're going to get on the Rams.
Personal foul. Offsetting. One on Raceland. One on PRP. Offset.
All right, offsetting penalties there will for 2 unsportsmanlike conducts. Russell and Greenup in a shootout up in Flatwoods, all tied at 22. Second and 3 coming up. Mitchell again just trying to rumble right off right tackle. Sean Short, the first man there. They will give him the first down on a gain of 3. Mitchell stays in the backfield. The low snap, this one's just going to be pounced on as Mitchell will dive on it as they'll go all the way back to the 41 on a loss of 5.
Mitchell falls on the low snap, loss of 5 on the play, second down 15.
So second down and 15 for the Panthers now, who trail 35-12. 10 minutes to go on the Southern Ohio Medical Center scoreboard. Lewis leads Morgan 12-8. 4 minutes to play in that one. Hayden barks for it, wants to throw. Now he's going to call his own number, and he gets tangled up and wrestled down in the backfield. Nice play there by Easton Kelly. Kelly made the initial hit and then knocked him kind of sideways and was able to wrestle him up, and now a penalty marker flies on the far side. Let's see if we get a sideline warning against PRP, and they will.
Sideline warning against PRP.
So a loss of 1 back to the 42, 3rd and 16. Yeah, we got a player down on the far sideline. That's Tristan Hall. Looks like he's being stretched out for cramps. Again, a muggy night here this evening. No wind to speak of all day long. Saw temperatures up in the mid-80s today. And then they are going to soar next week when we see temperatures soar back up into the 90s. Hazard victorious tonight, 31-0 over Whitley County. Cal beat Owensboro 52-0 tonight. That is a 5A team losing to a 3A team. Big thanks to my good buddy Ron Keaton sending me scores this evening. Need an update on Easton Rowan. Haven't seen anything on that in a while. Here's a pistol look. Hayden wanting to throw. Sets in the pocket, comes near sideline, and it's incomplete. Was looking for Tristan Hall, covered well by Brody Brumfield. Also there was Eli Evans. It's 4th down. Brumfield made a heck of a play last week on the pooch kick. I talked to Brody on the show Wednesday night, and it was funny to see Brody finally come out of his shell a little bit. Great kid. Just, kind of a quiet type of guy, but he was really good on the show. Really had fun with him and Eli and Jonah. We'll have 3 new seniors on the show this week. 7 o'clock every Wednesday night right here on the Ram Sports Network. All right, Fresh to kick it away. See if the Panthers can pin Jonah Arnett back. He'll hang this one high on the far side. Jonah bobbles that one, and then has to just try to push it out of bounds. And the Rams will have it at the 9. The 14-yard line. My mistake. 28-yard kick, no return. 8:56 to go. Here in the third. Rams up 35-12. East leads Rowan 28, now 21 for the Vikings. Vikings getting a win to start the season last week. So big offensive line comes out to set things up. A new center, Jake Sammons, will take the snap, the freshman. Waller wants to throw on 1st down. Stands in the pocket. Now he's just going to pull it down and call his own number. Goes right up the middle and gets upended right in the middle of the field. Kavondre Ballard making the stop, and a nice run there by Waller on 1st down. Give him a gain of 6 out to the 20. 2nd down and 4 for the Rams, who have now gone over 350 yards in the ballgame. Waller wants to throw. Quick out far sideline. Eli Evans makes the grab. There is a penalty marker on the far side field as well. As soon as the pass was thrown, the penalty marker flew, and it looks like it's going toward the Rams. So the Rams getting tacked up here with penalties tonight. They'll get an illegal shift. That's their 6th penalty for 59 yards. Was only flagged 4 for 30 last week in a shootout with Ashland. So 2nd down and 9. Waller goes right back to Evans on that far sideline. Evans barreling over people as he gets out across the 20 to the 25. Let's see if they're going to give him the 25. They will. That's a gain of 10 and a Johnson Chiropractic 1st down, the 14th of the ballgame. 8 minutes to go here in the third. Rams picking up a little tempo now. Bloss in the right pocket of Waller on 1st down. Waller wants to throw, stands high in the pocket, goes across the middle, and that ball is incomplete. He was looking for Evans, and it went right through his mitts. So 2nd down and 10 on the incompletion. Waller tonight, 17 of 20, 172 yards, 3 touchdowns. Clock pauses at 7:53 to go here in the third. Arnett in the backfield now. Low snap, and Waller's going to get gobbled up in the backfield. As getting there and making the sack is Chris King.
Waller brought down in the backfield for a loss by King.
They're going to put him back to the 18-yard line on a loss of 7. So 3rd and 17 now for the Rams.
3rd down and 17 for the Rams.
Another low snap. Waller's going to pick this one up and try to make something out of it. He comes near sideline, making the grab. There's Jonah Arnett, and there's nobody there. Arnett's down the sideline. 40, 30, 25, 10, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, no. Ballard catches him from behind. Helter-skelter at its best on a ball that looked like could be almost down back inside the 5. As we look at it again on the Ice and Cards and Collectibles instant replay, it's going to go down to the 2 on an 80-yard pitch and catch. That's the second 80-yard pass for Waller this season. That's a career high for Jonah Arnett. And it's 1st and goal as they go in the tee from inside the Johnson's chiropractic orange zone. And Arnett just dances right through the middle for 6. His 2nd rushing touchdown tonight. And the Rams add to the lead. It's 41-12. Maybe one of the craziest plays I've ever seen from the Rams. And give Jake Waller credit. Instead of just going back there and falling on that ball, had enough with-itness to pick it up and try to do something with it. And not only did he do something, he found a beautiful pass to Arnett, who then hauled it in for the near the 6 and then punches it in one play later. Morris splits the uprights, 42-12, 6:54 to go. We're back after this on the Ram Sports Network.
When Faith opened Ram Pharmacy, many said a pharmacy would never make it in Raceland. Too small, not enough traffic, not a prime location. But one man remembered the words, "If I be lifted up, I will draw all men to me." At Ram Pharmacy, you're more than a customer. We care about your mind, body, and soul, and there's no thing we wouldn't do to help you with your healthcare needs. Proud supporters of Raceland Elementary and the high school, go Rams, give God the praise, and do Curtis a favor, go to church on Sunday. Call 836-RAMS today. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life. For the best Mexican food around, stop by El Colonial, located on Diedrich Boulevard next to Kroger. From burritos to tacos and sizzling fajitas, El Colonial has an authentic menu with something for everyone to satisfy your cravings. El Colonial has plenty of tasty desserts and a wide variety of beverages for whatever the occasion. El Colonial also offers catering no matter the size of your event. When you're hungry for great authentic Mexican food, stop by El Colonial or give them a call at 606-329-1374. El Colonial, your taste buds will thank you.
Back inside the Rescue Pro broadcast booth. That's Jackson Waller on the kickoff. He'll kick it to Thompson. Thompson trying to bounce it to the outside, and he gets tripped up near the 40. So after the 42 with 6:48 to play here in the third. That last drive for the Rams, 6 plays, 86 yards. 80 of it coming from Jake Waller to Jonah Arnett on just an absolute helter-skelter play. And then Arnett gets in for the final 2, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the evening. 2 carries, 2 touchdowns. So the Panthers from their own 42-yard line. Far side hash mark for Hayden. Thompson on the take, cuts it right back in the middle. Jackson King meets him in a hole. He'll pick up 2 out to the 42.
Second down and 8.
Thompson stays with Hyden in the backfield. The low snap, they give it off to him, and he gets wrestled up and down in the backfield. Brody Brumfield getting there.
Thompson on the carry. Brody Brumfield brings him down in the backfield for a loss.
Down to the 42 it goes back to. That's Brody Brumfield with a TFL. Excuse me. So 3rd and 9 as they go back to the 43-yard line. Ashland has opened up a huge lead in the second half now, 49-21. They lead on Tate's Creek. This is Ballard trying to get to the outside edge, and he is down the sideline and gone. Nobody's going to get him, and going to the house for the touchdown is Ballard. And PRP's not done yet. Kevondre Ballard gets the edge. Eli Evans was the last man trying to get over there.
Kevondre Ballard with the touchdown.
Tried to make the shoestring grab, can't do so, and Ballard gets in on the run. So a 57-yard run from Kevondre Ballard. He only rushed for 12 yards last week. And the offense is going to line up and go for 2. They give it off to Tom. Nope, excuse me. Hayden's going to call his own number, and he's not going to make it. Bryden Bush making the stop. A couple other Rams there with him. 5:19 to play in the third. It's 42-18. We're back after this on the Ram Sports Network.
Searching for a family care provider? You can find an SOMC family care office close to wherever you happen to be, where you'll be served by an entire team of healthcare professionals with roots in our local community, all easily reachable through one simple phone number. And at some of our offices, you'll have the convenience of extended hours, same-day scheduling, and weekend appointments. Looks like we just made your search a whole lot easier. The family care providers of SOMC. Very good things are happening here.
When your taste buds are craving great Mexican food, stop by Taco Brothers in Flatwoods. Taco Brothers offers dine-in or to-go ordering with a wide selection of great Mexican food no matter what your taste. From mouth-watering tacos to sizzling fajitas, Taco Brothers is sure to have your Mexican favorites. Check out their website at taco-brothers.com for a full selection of food, desserts, and beverages ready to order. When you're hungry for great Mexican food on the go, swing by Taco Brothers in Flatwoods or give them a call at 606-388-8181.
Vanderhoof will field it at the 21. Tries to take it to the outside, slips a tackle, falls forward out near the 40. Let's see where we go with it here. As we'll say, they're going to walk it across the 40 so they can put it on the 39. Nope, they will put it at the 40. Okay. Lewis County has snapped the longest losing streak in the state last week and has turned it into a winning streak. They beat Morgan County tonight 12-8. 1st and 10 Rams. Waller. The take to give to Stiltner. Stiltner cuts back inside. Tiptoeing down the far sideline, and he gets caught from behind by Tristan Hall, who just saved 6. Stiltner goes across midfield down inside Panthers territory. I believe they're going to go to the 47 maybe. We got a player down on the far side. Put the football on the field for the love of God. Thank you. 13-yard gain, and Raceland's 16th first down of the ball game. He's trying to hang on late, 28-21 with Rowan County. 3 minutes to go in that one. Greenup County had the ball at the Russell 11 and fumbles. Russell leading that game still tied 22-all. So the injury timeout on the far sideline, working on Tristan Hall again. Rams back in action next Friday night. 8:30 kickoff with Pikeville. Greenup and Russell headed to overtime up in Flatwoods. PRP next week will head to Franklin County. Then they go to Scott. And then they get their first home game against Butler on the 18th of September. Play 4 of their 5 road games to start the season. They get Butler, Mail, and North Hardin at home. They go to DuPont and St. X, and then finish things out with LCA to close the season at home. So Hall helped to the sideline. Rams will have it 1st and 10 from the Panthers 47 on this snap. So Jake Salmon stays in at center. Jordan Stewart has moved over to right guard. Waller barks for it. They're going to swing it out near side to Arnett. Arnett cuts inside, sprints down the hash. And hanging on for dear life there was Thompson. 11-yard gain down to the 36. Another Johnson Chiropractic first down. We got a player down. That is the tackler of Krishan Johnson, who made the stop. 6'3", 193-pound senior. Injury timeout. We'll step out as well. We're back after this on the Ram Sports Network.
Searching for a family care provider? You can find an SOMC family care office close to wherever you happen to be, where you'll be served by an entire team of healthcare professionals with roots in our local community, all easily reachable through one simple phone number. And at some of our offices, you'll have the convenience of extended hours, same-day scheduling, and weekend appointments. Looks like we just made your search a whole lot easier. The family care providers of SOMC. Very good things are happening here.
When joint and muscle pain slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned at Johnson Chiropractic. Dr. Shannon Johnson offers a wide variety of treatments from chiropractic care, corrective exercises, and electrical stimulation. Doc also offers DOT exams and drug screens. He also provides pre- and postnatal chiropractic services to help new mothers alleviate stress drug-free. To schedule an appointment, call 606-473-5151 or visit them online at drshannonjohnson.com. That's Johnson Chiropractic's proud supporter of Raceland Athletics.
.439 to go here in the third. Johnson being helped to the sideline. The Oak Colonial scoreboard ticker. East Carter leading Round County 28-21, trying to hang on there late. Greenup and Russell in the backyard brawl up in Flatwoods, going to overtime. Tomcats trying to close out Tate's Creek to go to 2-0 on the season. Lewis County has defeated Morgan County tonight, 12-8. All right, 1st and 10 for the Rams from the 36 near sideline. Here's the take to give to Jonah Arnett. Arnett sprinting right up the center. He gets wrapped up by Calvin Mitchell. But another nice run there by Jonah Arnett. Down inside the 30 to the 28, it appears. 8 yards on the carry by Joan Arnett. That's his first carry tonight that's not gone to the house. He had 2 carries for 11 yards and 2 touchdowns. Offset pistol look this time. Stiltner on the handoff, bounces it to the right side, goes right up the right side of the guard. Keenan McGill making the stop, but it's another Johnson Chiropractic first down for the Rams, who take it down inside the Johnson Chiropractic orange zone to the 19-yard line. Waller wants to throw, comes out into the slot to Charlie Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof makes a man miss, cuts it back inside, and Charlie Vanderhoof's got his first touchdown of the year. What a move by the little man. 5'6", Charlie Vanderhoof got low, makes a man miss, and gets to the house as Waller connects on his 4th touchdown of the night. Watch this cut he makes. Right there. Bounces off McGill and goes to the house for 6. 3:39 to go in the third. And the Rams have made it 48-18. Morris's extra point is true, 49-18. Back after this on the Rams Sports Network.
Trust is something
has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products and an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
5 plays, 60 yards, 1 minute, 34 seconds off of the clock, and it's a touchdown strike from Vanderhoof, or from Waller to Vanderhoof for 19 yards, and the Rams lead at 49-18 as we check in on the Southern Ohio Medical Center scoreboard. There's the big offensive line working there with Coach Kratz. Kick goes out of bounds. Boyd leading Rock Hill now, 39-28. About to close that one out for a victory for the Lions. So the Panthers will have it at the 35-yard line with 3:39 to play. Wes Carter. So 1st and 10, Panthers. And we got all kinds of movement up front. Had a man go in motion. That was Caden Kane. It drew a man across. And that's Bryson Toole. That jumps across. So the penalty on the Rams for the offside and neutral zone infraction. Make it 1st and 5. Here's Thompson trying to bounce it to the outside, looking for a crease. Pinballing off of players, and it's Bryson Toole that comes all the way across from the left side to the right to make the stop. Give him a gain of 1 or 2. They'll give him 2 out to the 42. 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3.
Greenup stopped at the 1 in the first series of overtime. The game tied at 22 in the backyard brawl. 49-18 our score here. 3 minutes to play in the third. Ballard in the backfield with Hyden this time. Started on the right, the left. He's going to have to hurry. Play clock's down at 1 now at 0, and he's not going to get it away. So the 5 yards they got from the neutral zone infraction from Toole, they're going to give that one right back and make it 2nd down and 8. I think somebody just threw a chair off the roof of the building, it sounds like. Pistol look this time as they'll put Kane in motion. They'll pitch it out to Ballard. Ballard loses the football, and he'll just fall on it back near the 30. Tools there to cover him up. In coverage there was Cold Iron and Brumfield. And they'll put it at the 31. So a loss of 6 on the play, 3rd and 14. Got an email just a few moments ago from Marilyn Lamblin, who was traveling last week up in Canada on a way to Alaska, actually watched the game in the Yukon territory, all except for the overtime loss, they said. Big Ram fans and still people who live here in Raceland District. Greatly appreciate that. So we had somebody watching the game in Alaska, in Canada on the way to Alaska. So PRP burning a timeout. They've got 2 remaining now. It's been an efficient night for the Rams. Jake Waller, 20 of 23, 282 yards, 4 touchdowns. Russell has gone up now 28-22 on Greenup. The question is, was that for the win or is that the second series in overtime? It is a final. Russell has defeated Greenup 29-28 in overtime. Caden Benj goes in from 3rd and 12 for the victory for the Red Devils, who will start the season off at 2-0. Pressure coming off the edge. Hayden letting it fly, going down the seam, and making the catch is Calvin Mitchell. What a catch there by the senior. He was bracketed with double coverage and somehow pulls this one in. Take a look at this on the Isons Cards and Collectibles instant replay. All the way down to the 28 of the Rams on a 40-yard pitch and catch. What a play. So 1st down and 10 now for the Panthers. The high snap to give to Thompson, and Thompson is bear hugged coming off the edge by Alex Headley. He reaches those big arms out and swallows him up at the line. Back to the 29 on a loss of 1 on the play. Low snap, Hayden slings it out to Cheeks, and Cheeks drops it. Pass will fall incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Pass incomplete, 3rd down.
So 3rd down and 10. Clock rested with 46 ticks left to go here in the 3rd. Play action. Hayden going toward the end zone. That ball's picked off. Jonah Arnett steps in front of it and makes the interception at the 5. Comes near sideline. And Jonah's just going to jog out of bounds in front of his bench as he pulls in his first interception of the season.
37 yards. Rams will have an air supreme heating at Rams. First down.
So we'll bring it up to the 37. 33 seconds to go. Jonah Arnett, the ball hawk back there in that safety position, hauls it in. First and 10, Waller wants to throw, goes down the seam. He's got Eli Evans and has it swatted away. That was McGill who defended it nicely. Keenan McGill, the senior defensive back. Pass incomplete, 2nd and 10. Waller put some heat on that one. East Carter hangs on to beat Rowan County 28-21. Boyd outlast Rock Hill 38-36. Here's a handoff. Landon Bloss rumbling and bumbling right up the gut, gets out near midfield, and it'll be near the marker to gain. Yeah, they've already moved the sticks. They'll give him the 47 on a gain of 10, and the 20th Johnson chiropractic first down of the ball game for the Rams. Here's Stiltner. Makes the grab and cuts downfield to the 43-yard line. A gain of 10 and another Johnson chiropractic first down. And that's going to take us to the 4th and final stanza. The Rams lead at 49-18. Fourth quarter, we return after this on the Rams Sports Network.
Searching for a family care provider? You can find an SOMC family care office close to wherever you happen to be, where you'll be served by an entire team of healthcare professionals with roots in our local community, all easily reachable through one simple phone number. And at some of our offices, you'll have the convenience of extended hours, same-day scheduling, and weekend appointments. Looks like we just made your search a whole lot easier. The family care providers of SOMC. Very good things are happening here.
When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them, with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar, proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years.
Back here at Ram Stadium, the Rescue Pro broadcast booth, 49-18 as we head to the 4th and final stanza. Something new the cheerleaders and dance team doing this year, coming up into the stands with the crowd. Trying to get things rowdy here this evening. There's a look at those linebackers and defensive ends as the Rams will start it 1st and 10 from their own 43. They'll give it off to Stiltner on the end around. Stiltner finds a crease, hurdles a man at the 45, runs over a man at the 30. Landon Stiltner got out of bed, had some Cocoa Puffs, and chose violence. Down inside the 25 to the 24. A gain of 19 on the run as we look at on the Ice and Cards and Collectibles instant replay as the Rams put it in their 22nd first down of the ball game. Catching the brunt end of that on the backside was Avion Herrard. Here's Eli Evans, climbs the ladder, cuts back near side, and he's to the house for his 3rd touchdown of the night. It's a Rams Dairy Bar touchdown for the Rams as Jake Waller has thrown his 5th in the ball game. Take a look at this on the replay. Faked it left, came back right, got a big block there, and nobody touches him. What a night for Eli Evans. So now, Jackson Waller for the extra point. The smaller Waller, they say. It is up, and it's good. 56-18, 11:27 to play in the ballgame. Back after this on the Ram Sports Network.
What if every purchase showed your community pride? At Ashland Credit Union, they can. With our Community Spirit debit card program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go. Use the credit option and we'll donate 10 cents to your chosen Community Spirit partner. Visit Ashland Credit Union to get your Community Spirit debit card and start giving back today.
When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them, with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar, proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years.
11:25 to play in the ball game. It's a 56-18 lead for the Rams. So that does put the running clock in motion the rest of the way, and Jake Waller has put his name in the record book. His first 300-yard-plus passing game. He's at 316. He now joins Nathaniel Davidson and Tyler Farley in a 300 club. Waller brings this one near side. Thompson fields it at the 29. Trying to get it outside, and he gets turned around, and Scout Wilkes severs him to the ground. Let's see where they're going to put him. I think at the 29-yard line, looks like. Maybe. The 29 or the 28. It's the first time since 2016 that a Rams quarterback has gone over 300 yards through the air. Nathaniel Davidson did that at a 332 game. Jake Heighton threw for 372 in 2020. And then Nathaniel Davidson leads the way all time with 429 in 2016 against Lucasville Valley. He becomes the first passer, to throw for 5 touchdowns since Logan Lundy did it in 2023 against Nicholas County. We've got some work to do in the record book this week to get some stuff caught up. Billy Porter tuned in from Myrtle Beach. Michelle Logston watching from Okeechobee, Florida. I would imagine the weather is probably better in both places where you guys are than it is here. All right, 1st and 10 for the Panthers from their own 29-yard line. The take to give to Thompson. Thompson trying to bounce it outside. And he's going to run into, I believe that was Sean Short. Let me wait till he gets off the pile here. That was Sean Short on the stop. Out to the 29-yard line, gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd and 10. Running clock the rest of the way as the Rams are going to pick up their first win of the season. What has been an efficient night. 560 total yards of offense for the Ramblers here this evening. Give to Thompson. Thompson tries to get off that right side. Easton Castle meets him in the hole and makes the stop. He'll take him out to the 32 and a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd down and long.
Thompson on the carry. Castle on the stop. 3rd down 7.
We'll give this one off to Mitchell, trying to come through on the end around. Kazee there on the stop. So out to the 34-yard line, a gain of 2. It's 4th down and 5. And the punting unit will come out. Wobbly kick to the far sideline that will take a bounce and go out of bounds. So they'll have it at their own 37-yard line with 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Pikeville plays Prestonsburg tomorrow, Kevin Skaggs says. So a short week for the Panthers before coming here. Mercer County defeats Campbellsville tonight, 23-13. New quarterback, that's Braden King. And the new tailback gets walloped in the backfield. That's number 37, Phoenix McDaniels.
Phoenix McDaniels on the carry. Loss on the play. Second down.
He'll lose back to the 32-yard line. Much too close of a look there of Brigham Davidson. Logan Burks. McDaniels again trying to get to the outside edge. Cuts upfield and gets chased out at the 40. No, they're going to take him on up. Or, excuse me, on back. And there's a penalty marker on the far side of the field as well. So he's up to the 37. There's a penalty marker on the far side. And it's a hold against the Rams. Raceland tonight has been haunted by the penalty markers. 8 penalties for 74 yards.
27-yard line. Second down and 20.
So second down and 20 now. Tailback is Easton Castle.
Easton Castle on the carry.
And an injury for the Panthers. Injury timeout. We'll step out as well. We're back after this on the Ram Sports Network.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located at 214 Main Street in Old Russell, is your headquarters for sports collectibles, along with a huge selection of Funko Pop characters, from sports figures to novelty characters to choose from. Ison's also offers team apparel for pro and collegiate teams and has varsity team jackets available for all local teams with customization available. Ison's features several autographed jerseys for purchase, with cards for every set available as well. Stop by Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located on 214 Main Street in Old Russell, and check them out on Facebook. When Faith opened Ram Pharmacy, many said a pharmacy would never make it in Raceland. Too small, not enough traffic, not a prime location. But one man remembered the words, "If I be lifted up, I will draw all men to me." At Ram Pharmacy, you're more than a customer. We care about your mind, body, and soul, and there's no thing we wouldn't do to help you with your healthcare needs.
Proud supporters of Raceland Elementary and the high school, go Rams. Give God the praise and do Curtis a favor. Go to church on Sunday. Call 836-RAMS today. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life. For the best Mexican food around, stop by El Colonial, located on Dietrich Boulevard next to Kroger. From burritos to tacos and sizzling fajitas, El Colonial has an authentic menu with something for everyone to satisfy your cravings. El Colonial has plenty of tasty desserts and a wide variety of beverages for whatever the occasion. El Colonial also offers catering no matter the size of your event. When you're hungry for great authentic Mexican food, stop by El Colonial or give them a call at 606-329-1374. El Colonial, your taste buds will thank you. Back inside the Rescue Pro broadcast booth, it was Ballard who was a little shaken up, helped to the sideline. 3rd and 17 for the Rams. King trying to throw a little comeback route, has it to Jackson Waller, and he gets wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. Let's see where we're going to go. After the 29, so a loss of 1 on the play. Brings up 4th and 18. Stay tuned with us after the game tonight. It's the Music and Miller Funeral Home post-game show. We'll check out the scoring and stats of this one, games from around the area. We'll talk with head coach Mike Simmons. All that coming up in the Music and Miller Funeral Home post-game show right here on the Ram Sports Network. High snap to Seth Morris. Big left-footed kicker booms one to the near sideline. And what a bounce it got, unfortunately. That bounce took it right out of bounds. Jensen Ampling and Graydon Floyd. Which one will flinch first? Yep, Jensen did. He smiled. He's cheesing it up. Jensen's a funny kid. I've got him in class. Had him a couple years ago. Got him back this year. Fun kid. So the Panthers will have it 1st and 10 with 4:16 left to go on a running clock from their own 37. So Dakari Hayden with Thompson in his left pocket, set him down, 1st and 10. They give it off to Thompson. Thompson sticks a foot in the turf, cuts right off of left tackle, and gets a nice gain out to the 41. Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6. Thompson 12 carries for 27 yards tonight. Second and 6 as we trickle near the 3-minute mark. Thompson finds a crease, comes off the near sideline. Nice open field tackle there by Alex Dixon. But Thompson moves the sticks for a 1st down as he goes down inside Raceland territory. Down to the 48 on an 11-yard gain. A juggled snap in the backfield. Hayden will just pounce on it to keep it there. There's Stiltner and Toole trying to have a stare-off. Stiltner's going to come in your living room. Toole may live under your bed tonight. You know, Bryson Toole, he did some stuff with us during baseball season. He was doing post-game interviews with Marty Mills after the games. And what he doesn't know is he may get some interview of his own coming up that may not know who it's going to be with. 2nd and 14. Hyden wants to pass. Lets this one fly, going for the home run ball. Jackson Waller's back there and knocks it down. They were going for Calvin Mitchell, and the smaller Waller climbs the ladder. Knocks this one down. Take a look at this on the Isons Cards and Collectibles instant replay. He got the Warner ladder out and climbed all the way to the top. Should we call it, instead of the Warner ladder, the Waller ladder? I like it. Mr. Waller going up top and bringing that one down for a deflected pass. Final minute of the game coming up here on 3rd and 14. Hyden throws this one out to Cheeks on the far sideline. He gets tackled by his own player. He got knocked into his own player of Isaiah Brandon, who knocked him down. So back behind the 50 to the 47 on a loss of 1, and it's 4th and 15. They should have pumped the clock one time here, and we could have got out of this one. Final play of the game here. Hyden's going to let this one fly. He'll roll out. Down the middle of the field he goes. And finally gets hit from behind. Making the stop, big 51, Carson Clay. And that's going to be your ball game. You'll get down to the 32 on the final run of the ball game. But your final score in this one is going to be the Raceland Rams victorious 56-18. Stay tuned. The Music and Miller Funeral Home postgame shows up after this on the Rams Sports Network.
Searching for a family care provider? You can find an SOMC family care office close to wherever you happen to be, where you'll be served by an entire team of healthcare professionals with roots in our local community, all easily reachable through one simple phone number. And at some of our offices, you'll have the convenience of extended hours, same-day scheduling, and weekend appointments. Looks like we just made your search a whole lot easier. The family care providers of SOMC. Very good things are happening here.
When joint and muscle pain slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned at Johnson Chiropractic. Dr. Shannon Johnson offers a wide variety of treatments from chiropractic care, corrective exercises, and electrical stimulation. Doc also offers DOT exams and drug screens. He also provides pre- and postnatal chiropractic services to help new mothers alleviate stress drug-free. To schedule an appointment, call 606-473-5151 or visit them online at drshannonjohnson.com. That's Johnson Chiropractic's proud supporter of Raceland Athletics. Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located at 214 Main Street in Old Russell, is your headquarters for sports collectibles, along with a huge selection of Funko Pop characters from sports figures to novelty characters to choose from. Ison's also offers team apparel for pro and collegiate teams and has varsity team jackets available for all local teams with customization available. Ison's features several autographed jerseys for purchase with cards for every set available as well. Stop by Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located on 214 Main Street in Old Russell, and check them out on Facebook. When families come to us for funeral services, they feel comfortable in expressing their wishes and discussing the options available to them. That's because it's all about family and friends at Music and Miller Funeral Homes. Being a family-owned funeral provider, we personally make the decision that affect the standard of service we provide, maintaining the highest standards with careful attention to every detail. When you need a professional to help you with your family, whether it be in the time of need or pre-arrangements, call Jimmy Music with Music and Miller Funeral Homes. He and his caring staff will guide you and comfort you through every detail. Music and Miller Funeral Homes, the funeral home of choice.
Back inside the Rescue Pro broadcast booth as we welcome you into the Miller and Music and Miller Funeral Home postgame show. 56-18, your final score in this one. Let's take you through how this one went down. Raceland got on the scoreboard first on a 9-yard touchdown run from Jonah Arnett, 5:49 to play in the first, 7-0 your score. Jake Waller tosses his first of 5 touchdowns on the night. This one a 31-yard pitch and catch from Waller to Eli Evans. It was Evans' first of 3 on the night. First quarter in the books, 14-0 Raceland. Early second quarter, and the Panthers get on the scoreboard. Jakari Hayden puts it in from 1 yard out. Extra point is no good, 14-6, 10:40 to go before the break. Raceland answers back. Scout Wilkes hauls in his first receiving touchdown of the year. A 6-yard ball from Waller. 6:09 to play in the half. It's 21-6. On the ensuing kickoff, Calvin Mitchell goes 95 yards to the house. 2-point conversion fails, 21-12, 5:55 to go. Raceland needs just a little bit over a minute, 30 seconds, as Jake Waller hits Eli Evans on a 49-yard touchdown. 28-12, 4:17 before the break. That would be our score at the half. The Rams get the football to start the second half. Landon Stiltner cracked off a 53-yarder. He finishes off the final four for his only rushing touchdown tonight. 35-12, 11-16 to play in the third. And then Jake Waller somehow gets out of a botched snap that looked like was going to be down inside the 5, slings it down the field, finds Jonah Arnett, who hauls it in and goes 80 yards to the 2-yard line. Arnett will again get in for the final 2 with a 6:54 to play in a third. 42-12 is your score. PRP answers back as Kenvondre Ballard breaks free from 58 yards. 2-point conversion is no good. 42-18, 5:20 to play in a third. And then Charlie Vanderhoof slips free for a 19-yard touchdown strike from Jake Waller. 3:39 to play in a third, 49-18. And then the Rams put the running clock in motion in the fourth with 11:27 to go as Waller throws his 5th touchdown of the night. This one to Eli Evans, a 24-yard touchdown strike. 56-18 is your final score. We'll step out for a break. We come back. We will take a look at our individual numbers. We'll get our Johnson Chiropractic Player of the Game. And we'll talk with head coach Mike Sammons as we continue our coverage here at the postgame show, brought to you apart by Music and Miller Funeral Home on the Rams Sports Network.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
For the best Mexican food around, stop by El Colonial, located on Diedrich Boulevard next to Kroger. From burritos to tacos and sizzling fajitas, El Colonial has an authentic menu with something for everyone to satisfy your cravings. El Colonial has plenty of tasty desserts and a wide variety of beverages for whatever the occasion. El Colonial also offers catering no matter the size of your event. When you're hungry for great authentic Mexican food, stop by El Colonial or give them a call at 606-329-1374. El Colonial, your taste buds will thank you. When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar, proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years. When Faith opened Ram Pharmacy, many said a pharmacy would never make it in Raceland. Too small, not enough traffic, not a prime location. But one man remembered the words, "If I be lifted up, I will draw all men to me." At Ram Pharmacy, you're more than a customer. We care about your mind, body, and soul, and there's no thing we wouldn't do to help you with your healthcare needs. Proud supporters of Raceland Elementary and the high school, go Rams! Give God the praise and do Curtis a favor. Go to church on Sunday. Call 836-RAMS today. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life.
What if every purchase showed your community pride? At Ashland Credit Union, they can. With our Community Spirit debit card program, every swipe supports what matters most. Our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go. Use the credit option and we'll donate 10 cents to your chosen Community Spirit partner. Visit Ashland Credit Union to get your Community Spirit debit card and start giving back today.
Back inside the Rescue Pro broadcast booth in the Music and Miller Funeral Home postgame show, 56-18, your final score. Let's look at our numbers in this one for the visiting Panthers. 9 first downs on the night. 175 total yards of offense, 50 through the air, 125 on the ground. They were penalized 3 times for 15 yards, 1 turnover. It was a fumble, or an interception, excuse me. They did fumble 1 time. They did recover. 4 punts, averaging 33.2 yards. They had the football for 24 minutes and 13 seconds. 23 first downs tonight for the Rams. They were 5 of 8 on third down, 1 of 2 on fourth down, 562 yards of total offense, 315 yards through the air, 247 on the ground, averaging 7.7 a carry, 8 penalties for 74 yards. No turnovers tonight for the Rams. 1 punt. It was 34 yards from Seth Morris, 23-47 time of possession. Individual numbers look like this. Jakari Hayden, 5 of 10 for 50 yards through the air. Calvin Mitchell grabs 1 for 40. Armani Cheeks 4 for 10. Calvin Mitchell rushes 12 times for 35 yards. Hayden 6 for 0. Kevondre Ballard 2 for 51. He had a long of 57 that went to the house for a touchdown. Corey Thompson 3 for 38. And then Fresh had 1 for 1. Jake Waller 22 of 26, 316 yards, 5 touchdowns tonight. His long of 80. That's not his longest of the year, though. He threw the 89-yarder last week in the opening game against Ashland. He spread the ball around nicely, though. 7 catches for Eli Evans tonight for 125 yards. Back-to-back games for him of 100 yards plus. 3 touchdowns tonight for the Freak Show. 4 catches tonight for Charlie Vanderhoof, Jonah Arnett, and Scout Wilkes. Vanderhoof 40 yards and a touchdown. Jonah Arnett 4 catches, 98 yards. And Scout Wilkes 4 catches for 26 yards and a score. Landon Stiltner 3 for 27. Stiltner rushes for 190 yards tonight on 18 totes. 53 yards going for his long to start the second half. He also went in for the rushing touchdown to close things out on that drive. Waller 4 for 10. Arnett 3 for 19. Easton Castle 1 for 3. Landon Bloss 4 for 25. And Phoenix Daniels 2 for 0. Jonah Arnett with the interception tonight as well. His first turnover that the Rams have forced on the season. 56-18, your final score. We'll take our final break. When we come back, we'll talk with head coach Mike Sammons, get his thoughts on the broadcast, and we'll wrap things up here this evening. That's what we continue here on the Music and Miller Funeral Home postgame show on the Rams Sports Network.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
When your taste buds are craving great Mexican food, stop by Taco Brothers in Flatwoods. Taco Brothers offers dine-in or to-go ordering with a wide selection of great Mexican food no matter what your taste. From mouth-watering tacos to sizzling fajitas, Taco Brothers is sure to have your Mexican favorites. Check out their website at taco-brothers.com for a full selection of food, desserts, and beverages ready to order. When you're hungry for great Mexican food on the go, swing by Taco Brothers in Flatwoods or give them a call at 606-388-8181.
Bellefonte Country Club is recognized as one of the premier country clubs in eastern Kentucky. Founded in 1921, the club prides itself in providing best-in-pride amenities and services. The club features a restaurant, pool, and a challenging and beautifully maintained 18-hole golf course with zoysia fairways and bent grass greens. The practice facilities feature a driving range as well as putting and chipping greens. The club also offers several pickleball courts for the pickleball enthusiasts. For more information, go to bellefontecc.com. The Bellefonte Country Club, proud host of the Natural Resource Partners Bluegrass Junior, presented by Encova Insurance. Since 1992, DSI has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products at an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com. Back inside the Rescue Pro broadcast booth here in the Music and Miller Funeral Home postgame show. 56-18 is your final score in this one. As we wait for Coach Mike Sammons to finish up down on the field and make his way up here so we can have some quick words with him. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook as well as on Instagram. We've got a lot of interviews and some material that we'll get out there. Jacob Hankins down on the field getting those interviews right now with the players, so we'll have those we'll be able to pass along. Don't forget, coming up next week, 8:30 scheduled kickoff, Raceland and Pikeville. There will be a game here at 6 o'clock. That will be Fairland and Tennessee Christian, I believe it is. They'll play at 6, and then Raceland and Pikeville will follow that one at 8:30. We'll have all the action beginning with you for our Music and Miller Funeral Home pregame show, kicking off at 8:05. Right here on the Rams Sports Network, or somewhere right about that time. We'll time it up, so whatever our normal time would be for pregame coverage But we'll bring you all that coming up next week, 8:30 kickoff right here on the Rams Sports Network. What a game tonight. Raceland just very efficient. Had the one drive there in the second quarter that they really kind of just stubbed the toe a little bit, if you will. And it got kind of ugly there for that one drive. But they were able to clean things up. And here tonight, 562 total yards of offense in the ball game. Coach Mike Salmon's on his way. We'll step out for 60 seconds. We'll come back and talk with him as we continue our coverage here on the Rams Sports Network.
Searching for a family care provider? You can find an SOMC family care office close to wherever you happen to be, where you'll be served by an entire team of healthcare professionals with roots in our local community, all easily reachable through one simple phone number. And at some of our offices, you'll have the convenience of extended hours, same-day scheduling, and weekend appointments. Looks like we just made your search a whole lot easier. The family care providers of SOMC. Very good things are happening here.
When your taste buds are craving great Mexican food, stop by Taco Brothers in Flatwoods. Taco Brothers offers dine-in or to-go ordering with a wide selection of great Mexican food no matter what your taste. From mouth-watering tacos to sizzling fajitas, Taco Brothers is sure to have your Mexican favorites. Check out their website at taco-brothers.com for a full selection of food, desserts, and beverages ready to order. When you're hungry for great Mexican food on the go, swing by Taco Brothers in Flatwoods or give them a call at 606-388-8181.
Back here in the Music and Miller Funeral Home postgame show. Now joined with Raceland head coach Mike Salmons. Coach, tonight, efficient. I think that would be the number that you could probably tag with the way you guys played tonight. One drive there in the second quarter that kind of got a little stagnant and ugly a little bit, but for the most part, efficient throughout most of the ball game.
Yeah, offensively speaking, I thought we were efficient. I think that drive you're speaking to was maybe the last one of the half.
Mm-hmm.
We had 5 drives in the first half, 4 of them, we scored on. Then one right before half. I can't remember, maybe a penalty. I have to go back and look.
Yeah, there was a penalty in there.
Yeah, we
struggled. And then a botched snap.
We struggled a little bit early on with penalties in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of our point of emphasis at halftime. But, yeah, very efficient on offense. Obviously put up, some big numbers there. And, a couple special team issues, led to their first 2 scores and the last time they made a big play. But one thing to understand now, these guys can run. This is elite level speed. I think the one kid for them, number 4, the Mitchell kid, if I'm not mistaken, he won the 110 hurdles in 3A last year.
Yes, he did.
And so that's a state championship. And their coach mentioned before the game, I don't know the details, that his opportunity to run SEC track. So that's different.
Yeah,
that's different.
And he showed that off on that 95-yarder.
He did, and so that's why. That's why this game is good for us. That's why we can see this speed. We can't replicate this. We can't put this in practice. We can't put this on some machine and try to say, hey, man, you got to take good angles. And they just kind of laugh in my face, So in that regard, it was good for us. And I've got to say our guys be able to play through some adversity.
Jake tonight, very efficient. He connected on his first 15 passes. Tonight, 22 of 26, 316, a career high for him. 5 touchdowns tonight, 3 to Eli Evans. The big thing when I was looking at the numbers, though, really spread the ball around very nicely, those 22 pitches and catches. Eli having 7 catches tonight, but he got everybody involved.
Yeah, just looking at your stats real quick, I see 5 guys with 3 or more catches. Jake is very efficient, very intelligent, very smart, knows exactly what we're trying to do. By and large, delivers the ball on time. Has learned and grown to learn to protect the ball. And obviously the most valuable asset is when the play is over to make sure we have it. And he's really bought into that. A couple times a night, I think we had 26 pass attempts. We called more than that. And so we really trust Jake and what he's doing out there, number one. Number two, we really feel confident in the depth and ability of our receiving corps. And so we feel like we got a lot of playmakers out there. Obviously, spread the ball around, share it around, and guys make plays. And Jake made plays when things broke down. And that's how this game works. You got to step up, make plays. Big time players make big time plays, and that gives you an opportunity to try to survive and be successful. And Jake's obviously the leader of our offense. And there's no denying that. It starts with him, and kind of the first 2 weeks here, maybe the biggest issue we've had is getting the ball in his hands. The number one thing we preach is what center can get the ball to number 10 as fast as we can. And then from there, we feel confident, but we got to get him the ball. And so those are things we're continuing to work on. And we'll go back to work and look, we'll learn to get better. That's week 2. I think everybody thinks that, I've tried to tell people winning's not easy. You just don't show up and win. Winning, I think Nick Saban, Coach Saban said that this is not normal. To win, you have to do things that aren't normal. And so, I think people sometimes take things for granted, and that's not how this game works. Not how life works. You can't take things for granted. And so I was proud of our guys really digging in and taking care of business tonight on it. What was a long night? I mean, we had, school started some 12 hours before kickoff and had Hall of Fame night, and what a special, event that was. And then we came out here and played a football game and played, during 11 o'clock at night. So just proud of our guys for being resilient, and we'll learn from it and get better.
Nothing really goes about to where you can really show how much growth and comfortability that Jake has on the field than the botch snap that was inside the 5. And most people, they just fall on that ball and say, okay, let's just kick this away. Jake picks it up, gets his head, finds a way to get that ball downfield, connects with Jonah, and Jonah darn near takes it to the house 80 yards. He gets chased down from behind. But, I mean, that was something out of nothing completely.
Yeah, so that's just players making plays, right? We don't design it that way, and we certainly don't practice that way. If that was happening in practice, I'd blow my whistle and say, somebody snap him the ball, And so this guy's stepping up making plays. We do a drill called scramble drill where when the pocket breaks down and you have different rules as far as where you're supposed to break when things break down. And those things happen in the course of action, in the course of play. We know that. But that situation there is just kind of, Jake and Jonah have like this innate kind of chemistry situation here where they played together so long, and they're both such prolific playmakers. And, Jake made a play, Jonah made a catch, and I think he ended up running it in maybe the second.
Yeah, he did. Next play, he got it in on 2. So
next play, yeah.
Landon tonight, especially when he came out of halftime, you could really see, you could kind of feel like a big one was coming, and he cracks one for 53 to put you guys down there first and goal. But tonight, 190 yards on 18 carries, and he just really ran very physical. He wasn't trying to run around people. He was trying to run over people.
Yeah, I think he would be the first to tell you he was very disappointed in the first half, not so much about his production or his play, but more so in some of his emotions. I think he really avoided a penalty on our sideline, and we tried to help him a little bit. Then he ended up getting one. And so, he's grown past that. He knows that. He'll be the first to come up to me and say, I'm better than that. And you are. Let's learn from it, and let's go forward here in the second half. And I'm really proud of his response. He's still trying to find his way back into shape. Everybody realized that he didn't play either scrimmage for us. Got hurt during camp, so essentially he missed, 3 weeks of kind of game-like simulation there. So we are not really one of those teams that kind of like to play ourselves into shape. Obviously, I don't think we had any cramps tonight.
No, I don't remember anybody down.
No cramps. That's something we emphasize and want to make sure we're prepared for. And so he's kind of making up for a bit of lost time and really getting his timing down and really trying to adjust to new offensive line, as well as I think he started getting some better vision, making some cuts and some movements with the ball. And proud of him tonight too in the passing game. Caught 3 balls, had another 30 yards there, and just really show the growth of his game. Again, one of our best playmakers.
Overall, defensively tonight, you guys did a good job of not allowing those big home run balls. The one from Ballard that he got the 57-yarder to the house when he got to the sideline, it's kind of what everybody talked about. It said if you let them get green space in front of them, they're gone. But for the most part, you took away the reverses. You were able to contain the edges and really limited them to making any big home run balls for most of the night.
Yeah, I think at the halftime, everybody was a little bit on edge, and I was studying the game a little bit. And I think the total yards, roughly speaking, at halftime was something like 250 to 40. I don't know exactly the number, but it was extremely lopsided. And we had just given up a kickoff return for a touchdown, and the first touchdown was set up by a big kickoff return. So, those are things that you got to work through and things we got to get better. We purposely kicked to them because that's something we got to get better at covering kicks. And there is nothing we can do in practice to practice covering kicks better than covering against PRP. It's that simple. So that was a big part of it. And then, we started doing some pooches and some onside and so on and so forth, because they are so dangerous, in that game. I mean, their return game is as good as anybody in the state. I mean, they're that good. And so that's a big part of it. So, we're really efficient and, able to survive and obviously, bigger bigger games ahead. It's week 2. We wouldn't expect perfection, but we expect growth. That's what we're after. We're after growth every week, and we want to continue to get better as we move through this thing.
All right, Coach, we'll talk to you Wednesday night on Inside Raceland Football. We'll break this one down and preview the upcoming match with Pikeville next Friday night at 8:30. Appreciate the time.
Thank you, James. Appreciate it.
Hey, Coach Mike Salmon joining us here in post-game coverage. Time for our Johnson Chiropractic Player of the Game. It's QB1. Jake Waller tonight. 22 of 26, 316 yards, 80 yards. He goes on the touchdown throw, or the throw that goes nearly for a touchdown. That Jonah gets chased down at the 2-yard line. 5 touchdowns tonight. That puts him in the column with the first time since 2023 that a Raceland quarterback has thrown 5 touchdowns. That was Logan Lundy against Nicholas County in that category. So there's only been 3 quarterbacks all time that has thrown for 6 or more. Nathaniel Davidson threw for 7 against Valley back in 2016. I remember that game. I was there. But also puts him in the fraternity of names like Nathaniel Davidson, Tyler Farley, and Scott Grizzle with 300-yard passing games as he goes into that one for the first time for a career high here tonight for 316. Eli Evans back-to-back 100-yard receiving games. He catches 7 balls for 125 tonight, 3 touchdowns for the senior wideout. Great job here by Eli Evans. That's it for us here tonight. I had tipped the entire crew. Our executive producer was Trey Collier. Up top was Charlie Morrison and Gatlin Stevens. In the camera towers, Mikey Schroner, Lily Stevens, and Taylor Gammon. Down on the field, Jacob Hankins and Cam Bryan. Phenomenal job by the entire crew here this evening. Again, your final score is 56-18. Raceland wins it. They'll go to 1-1 on the season. PRP evens up as 1-1 as well. Rams will be back home next Friday night against the Pikeville Panthers. 8:30 kickoff scheduled right here on the Rams Sports Network. So for everyone with the crew, I'm James Collier saying so long, and thanks for tuning in here on the Rams Sports Network. Good night, everyone.